Very good morning, respected guests and delegates, participants. We will start our today's webinar in just 5 minutes. Good morning, Sam Raja sir.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Nayak sir.
Good morning. Good morning,
Yes, sir.
Nayak.
Good morning, Nayak sir. Sir, Nayak sir, please unmute. Yeah.
Nayak sir, good morning, sir. Good.
Sir, your mic is muted, sir. Nayak sir, please unmute. Nayak sir.
It
Nayak
is
sir,
okay?
please. Yeah.
Yeah, again, you have muted, sir. You are muted, sir. Your
Sir,
mic.
please tap the button for one time only, sir. Nayak sir. Yeah.
Yes, good morning to everybody. As I see, अरे सुरजीत तो मोटा हो गया थोड़ा, काफी फैटी हो गया. देशमुख साहब, शर्मा सर, गुड मॉर्निंग.
Yeah.
गुड मॉर्निंग. डॉक्टर सेंथिल, गुड मॉर्निंग. सुभाष भी ज्वाइन कर चुका, शाम्स ज्वाइन कर चुके.
Vyas sir is now also joined,
सुमंत
sir.
भी भूटान से ज्वाइन कर चुके. Very good, very good. Now we are having, except Nilesh has not joined now. Oh, he will be joining.
Yes,
Shailesh
sir.
will also be joining.
Yes, sir. Good morning, Vyas sir.
ठीक है, we can
Yeah,
start.
good morning, everybody.
Yeah, Nayak sir, Vyas sir is also joined. Okay.
बड़े भाई
Yes, sir.
11:10 पे भेजा आपने.
Then we can start.
Yes, sir. We can start the
We can
session.
start.
Yes, sir. So once again, very good morning to all respected guests, delegates, and all participants in this today's one-day international webinar on tools and resources in e-learning. So for the beginning of this session, I would like to invite Professor Dr. A.K. Nayak sir for opening address and for opening of this webinar. But before we proceed, let me introduce Dr. Nayak. Professor A.K. Nayak is the immediate past president and chairman.
Yes, Chote bhai.
Excuse me, Professor Nayak, may I request one thing? Nayak sir, namaskar.
Yeah.
May I request,
Namaskar.
sir, can I speak before you? Because I have to go for IET annual conference.
Let. let Rohit,
Yes, sir.
बैच जी को दे दीजिए प्रेसिडेंशियल एड्रेस. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we will now start with our presidential address, and for that I would like to invite Mr. R.K. Vyas, sir. Mr. R.K. Vyas is the President of Computer Society of India. He is the member Governing Council, Institute of Electronics and Telecommunication. He has been the Regional Vice President and National Vice President for Computer Society of India and having 3.5 decades of computer science and IT. Mr. Vyas has completed his service career from University of Delhi. So with these words, I like to invite Mr. R.K. Vyas sir for presidential address.
Good morning, everybody. It's my pleasure to be here. I'm sorry I have requested Professor Nayak, my elder brother, to give me space before him because it's always after the elder brother, younger brother should speak. But I have some other commitments at IET.
No,
Our annual
no
conference of IET is going on, and I had to be there immediately after that this talk there. Just after 10 minutes, I had to be there. So it's really nice to be with you all, and it's my pleasure that I'm here with all of you. I must invite, say thanks to Professor Bhosle sir, really concentrated on his. He has given us such a valuable time for this conference on the tools and resources in e-learning. And I have my own very seniors, my elder brother, Professor A.K. Nayak with me, Professor Dr. D.D. Sharma, who is our publication committee chair, Professor R. Deshmukh, who has been in IET, and he's also chairman of the Journal of CSI. Then Professor Nilesh Kumar Modi, very old friend, and he is very active in Gujarat and other places, and we have been in constant touch, and they have done a lot of activities in the region 3 and basically in Gujarat. And I must thank Professor Nilesh Modi to be here. Then we have got Dr. Surojit Datta from Tamik, Singapore. That's very good. So, see, we have been able to give an international flavor to most of our webinars and the seminar. And the all credit goes to my elder brother and the chairman of the academic committee, Professor A.K. Nayak. Then I have got my very
Thank you.
good younger brother, Professor S.C. Yadav, who is the head of the department in Central University, Jharkhand, and other eminent guests, regional vice president, Professor Shams Raza, state student coordinator of Computer Society of India, other faculty members, and students who are there to attend this webinar. So this topic which has been chosen today and the speakers who has been chosen are really very eminent. And I must say that in this arena of 5-6 months, when we have thought suddenly everything is closed down and will not be able to start or will not be able to review the teaching learning process. Students, schools are closed, colleges are closed, institutions are closed, everything is closed physically. But with the help of our professors, teachers, and not only professors, I must say the teachers in the schools also, and their all vibrant participation in the nation building, all of us has really contributed loss, and most of us has switched on from physical mode to the online mode, and all the things has happened just within a couple of weeks when most of us were even not ready to do that. I have seen many of the faculty members at various levels, from school level to the highest level, the university, struggling with the use of various platforms to take their classes, to take their online webinars or the seminars and other things in their institution, outside the institutions and elsewhere. And I have helped, and it's my pleasure to help many of the teachers, many of the faculty members in our own university and elsewhere also for getting these, overcome these difficulties and put these e-learning sessions more effectively. Basically, e-learning is just not only the online learning. We have various ways of e-learning. We have already stored lessons available on various websites like Government of India website like Swayam we have, We have got NPTEL from various IET, where many of the engineering courses has already been recorded and stored there. Those type of arena is also there. Again, there are certain kind of websites like Byju's, etc. They have also have stored concept and stored things available at various places. So this e-learning concept and the online concept, both of them put together, has really given us a very good space in this pandemic period. And Computer Society of India, who has been really working hard and to keep a bridge between all the faculty members all over the countries and all the institution, not only our own institution branch, we have been cultivating new institutional branches or new institutes in the country at various places. And yesterday when I and Professor Nayak was at Tripura, we have really connected around 10 institutions in Tripura, in Northeast, with the help of Professor Nayak, Professor Shams Raza, and many other people, and the regional student coordinator, Dr. Somna. So these are the things which we are doing, and I hope we will continue doing the connecting the bridges, or we will act as a bridge between the institutions, professionals, and academicians, and everyone in the Computer Society of India will do their tasks. And with the able guidance of Professor Nayak, Professor D.D. Sharma, Professor Deshmukh, Professor Yadav, and Professor Nilesh Yadav, and our own Shams Razaji, and our state student coordinator Gopalji, and many more people, we are able to do it and will be able to succeed. Thank you much. Nice talking to you. I am sorry I had to leave for some time, but after some time, I'll again join after half an hour and hear some of the talks. Thank you very much. Namaskar. Best wishes for the webinar. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Naik.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chote Bhai. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, R.K. Vyas, sir. So with these, we will now proceed towards our opening remarks and opening address. And for that, I like to introduce Professor A.K. Nayak. Professor Dr. A.K. Nayak is the immediate past president and chairman, Academics and Awards Committee, Computer Society of India. He is the director of Indian Institute of Business Management and having more than 35 years of experience in teaching, research, and administration in the field of computer science, information technology, and management. The former president of ICT section of Indian Science Congress Association and former chairman of Indian Society for Technical Education, Bihar, Jharkhand section, Professor Nayak is the fellow of Computer Society of India, International Society for Research and Development, UK, United Writers Association, National Association of Computer Educators and Trainers, and Management Studies and Promotion Institutes, New Delhi. Professor Nayak is associated with the academics programs of more than 40 universities, represented as the expert member in several bodies of Government of India and state government, authored 162 pages, 12 books, edited 9 books, and 10 proceedings of national international conferences, received many international and national awards, and his biography is published in 7 international directories. Professor Nayak has worked as expert member in CEDTI, Government of India, reviewer of DST Project of India, member of Directors DNS Institute of Cooperative Management, Government of India, regional moderator NIELIT, Government of India, expert member Banking Services Recruitment Board, Bihar Service Public Commission, Bihar State Technical Education Board, Bihar State Secondary Education Board, and many more. At present, Professor Nayak is the member of Board Studies of Computer Science and IT, AICTE, Government of India, and member of Bureau of Indian Standard, Government of India. Professor Nayak has visited in many assignments, including participation in SEAARC Executive Committee meeting at Colombo and General Assembly of International Federation of Information Processing, situated in Austria, Vienna. He has received several national and international awards, including Dr. Abdul Kalam Gold Medal Award and 2 Lifetime Achievements Awards in 4 months, that is from July 2019 to October 2019. Professor Nayak also worked as President, Vice President on the Secretary, Division Chair, Chairman Nomination Committee, Membership Committee, Conference Committee, Internal Audit Committee, Election Committee, Chapter by Laws Committee, SIG Committee of CSI. He has also worked as Honorary Secretary of Indian Society for Technical Education, Bihar and Jharkhand section for 2 terms. ICT section of Indian Science Congress Association. Apart from chapter chairman of Indian Society of Training and Development, he had been the Director General of National Association of Computer Educators and Trainers, members to Technical Committee of International Federation of International Proceedings, Vienna, Austria. At present, Professor Nayak is the lifetime member of 22 professional and technical societies. With these words, I like to invite Professor Dr. A.K. Nayak for opening remarks.
Thank you very much, Professor Rohit, giving a very nice and illustrated introduction of mine.
Thank you,
sir. Good morning to everybody and most welcome to all the participants to this August one-day international webinar on tools and resources of e-learning. Honorable Vice Chancellor of the University at Nanded, in his absentia, Honorable Guest of Honor of the today's August webinar, my guardian and my guide and the learned personality and the scientist of the international stature, Dr. D.D. Sharma, had been the retired chief scientist of the Geographical Research Institute, National Geographical Research Institute, Hyderabad, under the Council of Scientific and Industrial Relations, Government of India, and at present, the chairman of the Publication Committee of the Computer Society of India, under whose guidance 4 numbers of journals are getting published from Computer Society of India, perhaps having the unique record in all the professional societies in the country. The President of the Computer Society of India, my beloved younger brother, Dr. R.K. Bass, in his absentia, and the eminent speakers of the today's webinar, who will be flowering this webinar and giving the color to this webinar by their gracious presence or their illustrated lectures. Honorable Dr. R.R. Deshmukh, the professor and former head of the Baba Saheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, Aurangabad, Maharashtra. Dr. Nilesh Modi, the Director of Computer Science and IT of the Baba Saheb Ambedkar Open University at Ahmedabad, Gujarat. And Dr. Shailesh Srivastava, the Senior Technical Director, as well as the Head of the Digital Government Research Center, only one center of the Ministry of Communication or IT situated at Patna, and Dr. Surajit Datta, a former faculty member of Indian Institute of Business Management, and at present the faculty member at one of the very reputed polytechnics, that is Temasek Polytechnics of the Singapore, and the divisional chairman of the Computer Society of India, in charge of the Division 5, that is Research and Education, and professor and head of the Department of Computer Science and Technology, as well as with the in charge of the Dean of the Central University of Jharkhand, Dr. Subhash Chandra Jadhav, and the Deputy Director of Indian Institute of Business Management, Professor Ganesh Pandey, the Regional Vice President of Computer Society of India, in charge of the state of Bihar, West Bengal, Assam, and other northeast state of the country, Professor Samt Raja, the program host, Professor Rohit, as well as the state student coordinator, Gopal Krishna, and other dignitaries, the chairman of a very distant chapter, that is Kanchipuram chapter, Senthil Kumarji, the very dynamic and vibrant secretary of the chapter study, and all the respected participants who have been connected to this webinar, as well as the student participants. Good morning to all of you, and most welcome to the 20th webinar organized by Indian Institute of Business Management in collaboration with the Division 5, that is the Education Research of the Computer Society of India, headed by Dr. Subhash Chandra Jadhav, and hosted by Indian Institute of Business Management at the great city of the Patna, Patliputra and Patna. I welcome to everybody. My dear friends, it is a unique pride for me, and I take this opportunity to inform all of you. You know, during the pandemic period, when a lot of activities have been stopped, but Computer Society of India remained quite active, and within this 6 months of the duration, the CSI have been succeeded to conduct more than 430 numbers of webinars, virtual conferences, virtual seminars of the national and international stature, including the faculty development programs, short-term trainings, and workshops, and many more. And apart to that, the Computer Society of Patna chapter has organized more than 2 dozens of the events during this pandemic period in the stature of the national and international webinars, virtual conferences and seminars. I alone, the Indian Institute of Business Management, today in collaboration of the Division 5 of the Computer Society of India is organizing the 20th webinar in this pandemic period. Apart from that, we have conducted many numbers of webinars and seminars with other academic prominent institutions of the Computer Society of India situated at Bihar, like NSIT, National Netaji Subhash Institute of Technology, like Bhagalpur University, and many more places. So the thing is that everybody knows Computer Society of India is known for its vibrancy. Computer Society of India is known for its research and publication. Computer Society of India is known for providing the IT awareness and computer awareness, as well as providing the latest development in the field of computing and informatics, not only in the general aspects and general applications, industrial applications, as well as in the domain of the research and advancement taking from time to time. That is the reason the society is the most largest society. Not only officially, you can tell it is the largest apex society of computer science and IT professionals of the country, having 1.25 lakhs of the professionals and spreaded by 81 chapters and more than 500 student branches. And unofficially, if I quote, this is the largest IT and computer society in the whole world, because the IT society of China is around having 70,000 of the members. So in that respect, that I can understand, you can understand that how the larger domain of the Computer Society of India is being spreaded. The society always believes in the inclusive growth and inclusive spread of its membership throughout the country. You can be very happy to note that prior to the 2017, we do not have much appearance in the northeast part of the country. And in northeast part of the country, we had only one chapter at Guwahati. But today, by the efforts of our regional vice president, by the efforts of our regional student coordinator, now we are having the presence in almost all northeast states of the country. Yesterday, we had an international webinar at a Tripura Institute of Technology. Also, we have conducted 2 webinars in the Assam Central University, and we are going to conduct many webinars at the Central University, Manipur, as well as the Mizoram in the future in the month of October. This is a very good thing, because the Computer Society of India believes with the great concept of Bhagavad Gita, Aham nijo parveti swabhava lagute sang udharate sang cha vasudhaiva kutumbakam. That is the Computer Society of India. It permits anybody can be the member of the society, irrespective of their branch, irrespective of their trade, irrespective of their working area. Anybody who uses computer and who keeps his faith and belief and who likes that the field of computing and informatics, he can be a member of the Computer Society of India. That is why the society, being restricted only one discipline, that is computer science and information technology, is having more than 1 lakh of the member in the tune of 1.25 lakhs of the member. It's a great credit. So far as the publication is concerned, Honorable Chairman of the Publication Committee is there, and we are having 4 number of publications that you know, as I have told. One publication is that ICT transaction published by the Springer, the largest research publishing house of the world. And Journal of Computing is being published. It's a research magazine of the 3-month tri-monthly, and the chief editor of the magazine is Dr. R.R. Deshmukh is present today. And we are having a very popular monthly magazine, which is the online and offline mode. That is the CSI communication, as well as for student community, exclusively CSI Adhen. And one of the important things that I want to give the knowledge of these August members who are being present here on this August occasion, that all the magazines of the CSI, all the journals of the CSI having the international registration, ISSN registration, and it is open access. Anybody can go to our website, csi-india.org, and can access all of our magazines and journals. We have not kept restriction only for our students. Rather, as I have told, we believe in the concept of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. That is why we have given access to all of our journals and magazines to anybody, any person who is working or involving directly or indirectly in the field of computer science and information technology. And we are, so far as the developments are concerned, and what are number of student activity we are conducting, that only one can imagine. So we do have the concept of these organizing so many seminars and webinars just to enrich our youth minds and just to provide the potential our youth minds, so that our youth members, our student members at a large, are not only the student members who are connected with the Computer Society of India, even the student members who are not connected with the Computer Society of India till today, because to enhance their potentiality and enhance and open their hidden talent through the seminars, conferences, different activities, competitions, and all these things. Because we do believe, as Swami Vivekananda has told, everybody has born with an infinite potentiality. Everybody born with an infinite potentiality, but it is the things that he should have to understand how he can convert his potential energy into the kinetic form. That is why Swamiji has told, every cover is uncovered when it is discovered. प्रत्येक अच्छा चीज तब उन्मेलित हो जाता है जब हम इसको आविष्कार कर लेते हैं. That is the concept that CSI is moving on. That what our youth members is having the potentiality, we provide the forum to them through the seminars, webinars, conferences, and different kinds of competitions, and different kinds of innovations, and writing their ideas in CSI Adhyan and all these things, so that they can explore their hidden talents. They can explain, they can be open to their talents, and they can get the good recognition. Because somebody has told, we can have the knowledge, but knowledge is valueless unless it is communicated properly. We can have the light, but light is valueless unless it is illuminated. We can have the talent, but talent is valueless unless it is exposed. We can have the success, but success is valueless unless it is having the image. Somebody has told, वो ज्ञान ज्ञान नहीं होता है जो संचारित नहीं होता है, वो आलोक आलोक नहीं होता है जो प्रकाशित नहीं होता है, वो प्रतिभा प्रतिभा नहीं होता है जो विकसित नहीं होता है, वो कामयाबी कामयाबी नहीं होता है जिसका प्रतिबिंब नहीं होता है. CSI works on that principle, and in the views of that, in the series of conducting more than 430 number of webinars, and Patna chapter is having more than 2 dozens of the webinars. Today, very important topic that has been chosen by the Indian Institute of Business Management in collaboration with the Division 5, that is the Research and Education of the Computer Society of India, to have the webinar, international webinar on tools and resources of the online education, on the e-learning. Just Basti was telling e-learning and online education, and I can see both are complementary and supplementary to one another. One can be considered as the definition of another also. One cannot exist without the existence of another. I can simply tell e-learning may be considered as the source, and online education may be considered as an object. E-learning may be considered as the cause. Online education may be considered as the effect. So that can be happen because we need both. And this pandemic period has compelled us to have the e-learning as well as the online education for the masses. Otherwise, you imagine, world is having 7.7 billion of the population today, but out of that 4.3 billion of the population are connected with the teaching and learning process. And in the pandemic period, 70% of the population of the learning community got the education by the online education. And what the thing is that the online education has not come to a platform which can totally replace the offline education and the face-to-face education, because the Harvard survey, business survey told that 70% of the learners in the online mode are not satisfied with the mode of deliberation in the online method, and they did not find the online mode of education is conducive. But whatever it may be, we must have to proceed along with the industry 4.0. We'll have to proceed to the education 4.0. Imagine the ancient era, the education 1.0 was being implemented when Guru and Sishya both are sitting under a tree. Acharya was delivering the talk and students were listening and they are getting the knowledge through that. That was the education 1.0. After that, we have used the physical commodities, we have used the physical media like classroom, like a duster, chalk, blackboard, teacher, all these things. That became education 2.0. After that, the development of the electronic technological devices like telephone, like television, like computer and all these things, we have used the electronic tools and techniques in imparting the education, so that we have reached in a place of the open and distance learning ODL system that we have designated the education 3.0. But now this pandemic has compelled us, we must have to reach to each and everyone through the education 4.0, to the online education, and it has been imparted and successfully also taken up within this pandemic period. Though whether the mass was satisfied or not satisfied, but slowly and steadily, our learning community is making their mindset to go to the education 4.0 and to be with the more dependent on the e-learning system and the online education system. So far as these tools and the resources we'll have to discuss. Today, the deliberation, we are having the learned people who are really working and deliberating on that. We are having 4 speakers and they will be talking on that. That is the thing. But the thing is that today we are having the sufficient resources are there. As for example, MOOC is there, the massive open and online learning launched by the UGC, providing more than 300 courses, 3,000 courses. SWAYAM has been also launched by the AICT, providing more than 500 courses. And similarly, the NPTEL launched by the Ministry of HRT, that is the NPTEL National Program on Enhanced Technology Based Learning, and also that is also providing varieties of courses. Besides that, other private parties like a Coursera is one of the famous resources, providing the resource center, providing the learning online the course e-learning system or the course content, particularly in the paramedical and biomedical technology areas. That is the thing. EDX designed by the MIT, that is also one of the very essential resources for getting the e-learning sources. But these are a lot of things, and many private houses and vendors are also coming forward, seeing the demand and viewing the demand. And it has been told, necessity is the mother of invention. Perhaps this corona and pandemic period has compelled us. We'll have to choose this best alternative, that is the education 4.0, and to impart the online education for each and everybody. With these words, I must have to tell and request all the participants who have been participating today, kindly listen to our speakers and what our valuable speakers are telling. You should listen and understand as well as practice and realize, and that will be definitely beneficial for you. And at the end of the webinar, you should go and you should leave the webinar with having a very thoughtful content. That content will be helpful for you. That is because I think, and you will have to listen to them. And definitely they are having the authority on this field. That is why they have been invited as the honorable speaker. And what they will be telling, you should kindly follow that. Because one thing I do remember is that is mentioned in Bhagavad Gita, Jadada charate shrestha tattada itare jana सहजत प्रमाण कुरुते जनाह तदनुवर्तते. अर्थात महानुभाव जो बोलते हैं, ज्ञानी लोग जो बोलते हैं, हम आप इसको अनुसरण करते हैं, वो जो रास्ता दिखाते हैं, वो रास्ता पर हम चलते हैं, वो मार्ग पर हम चलते हैं. I do feel you will be definitely receiving our honorable speaker today. You will be getting the rich content from them, and let us come forward, make this e-learning system popular. And the e-learning is the only learning system which can provide the education to the remotest people, to the peoples of this country, particularly in India, where 69% of the peoples are living in the remote areas. But one of the good initiatives taken by our government of India under the Digital India Mode, that means after connecting all the Gram Panchayat by the high-speed computing and broadband communication, now 1,000 villages within this year are getting to get the broadband communication, broadband connectivity. So definitely we will be in a position to provide the e-learning system to the remotest place, so that the country can be, so that what could not be happened till today, and the general literacy has not been eliminated till today in the traditional mode, perhaps e-learning might be a suitable mode for the future days, so that we can eradicate the literacy and we can having the digital empowerment of all the citizens of the country. With these few words, once again, requesting all of you who are associated with the computer science and technology, let us bring the methodology, how the ICT application, how the e-learning system can be used for the benefit of the masses to fulfill the great concept of Bhagavad Gita. Sarve bhavantu sukhina, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pasyantu ma kaschit. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Namaskar to everyone.
Thank you so much, Ekinayak sir. You have just enlightened us with the thoughts and make this webinar open for all of us. Thank you, sir. So we will proceed forward, and for that, it's a time for our guest of honors address. So for that, I like to welcome Dr. D.D. Sarma, sir. But before we proceed, let me introduce Dr. D.D. Sarma. Dr. D.D. Sarma is the Chief Scientist G at National Geophysical Research Institute, Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, India. Dr. Sarma was a postdoctoral research associate at the University of Georgia, USA. Was a visiting scientist in the Imperial College of Science and Technology, UK, and also the world famous Center of Geostatistical Corbeil, France. Dr. Sarma has 12 years of continuous teaching experience at reputed engineering colleges and 14 years as part-time professor at Indian Statistical Institute, Hyderabad. He was been listed in Marcus, is the world. Dr. Sarma was the regional representative for Asia of the International Geostatistical Association, France. He is a fellow of various reputed professional societies like Computer Society of India, AP and Telangana, Academics of Science. He has been conferred with LTA of CSI in 2017. Over the years, Dr. Sarma has held leadership positions in various high-profile educational institutes. His sharp academic acumen, coupled with his experience and profound mentoring skills, is recognized by students as well as the teaching community. With these words, I'd like to invite Dr. D.D. Sarma sir for guest of honor. I think Sarma sir is not.
Some technical problem?
No, sir. Actually,
Rohit?
sir has left this meeting, sir.
No, might be some network problem. Just
Okay.
make a call to him.
Yeah. I'm just making a call. Nayak sir, there is a issue of network with DD Sharma sir. So he is just trying to connect with us, but he has suggested if within 2
By
to
the
3 minutes he
meantime,
is not.
by the meantime, you invite Subhas of the divisional
Yes, sir.
address. He's having
Yeah.
less direction.
Okay. Just 1 minute. So there is a issue of network with DD Sharma sir. So we will proceed towards our next, that is invited address. So for that, I like to welcome Dr. Subhash Chandra Yadav, Professor and Head, Department of Computer Science and Technology, Central University of Jharkhand, Ranchi. He is having more than 23 plus years of experience in industry and in academics. With an educational qualification of PhD, MPhil, MTech, MCA, and MSc, and MBA ITHR, his area of interest in cyber security, network security, computer database, cloud computing, soft computing. At present, he is the chairman, Division 5, Education and Research, CSI, former national president, ICT section of Indian Science Congress Association. He has also published 4 books, book chapter 5, research papers number 26. So with these words, I like to welcome Dr. Subhash Chandra Yadav, sir, for invited address. Subhash sir, please unmute, sir. Yeah.
Thank you, right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. A very good morning to all of you and Johar. Pranam sir, pranam.
Thank you.
सभी CSI के मित्रों को मेरा नमस्कार. Before starting anything, first of all, I would pay my homage to late Sri UK Singh ji, the founder of IBM and GHI group of institution known as the Gandhi of Bihar, in particular in education field. Further, I would like to express my sincere thanks to Professor Nayak sir, our mentor, our guide, immediate past president, Computer Society of India. And Professor Nayak is a man with ground reality. Professor Nayak has always been deeply involved in prachar prasar of computer literacy in the country, particularly in the state like Bihar, where the education literacy is at very, very low rate. Apart from these, Professor Nayak sir is serving the country in various apex body of the government, organizing organizations like ICT as a member, board of studies, and you will surprised to know recently Professor Nayak sir has started computer awareness program for rural tribal children in Jharkhand state, particularly in the region of Ranchi, around my university, where the Central University of Jharkhand is being located. Thank you, sir, for inviting me in this international webinar.
Thank you very much, Subhas. Thank you.
Sir, on a very relevant topic, tools and resources in e-learning. Dear friends, whole the academia is facing a gigantic educational crisis nowadays. Students are limited to their homes. This COVID-19 crisis has changed our world and our perspective, our global outlook. And almost 1.6 billion children nowadays and youth are out of school in almost 161 countries. That covers almost 80% of the world's student population. Dear friends, online has become the default mode of education.
Sir, I'm available.
Subhash sir, you are muted, sir. Sir, please unmute.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now it's fine, sir. Sir, again it is muted. Please unmute, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
unmuted now.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. I have switched off my video to save the frequency, Rohit. Okay. Okay, if we will talk about the tools, certainly there is no shortage of technology-based tools to be used in the classroom, and several mobile apps in classroom are available in plenty. You might heard the name of Google Classroom, ePathshala, Google Meet, Microsoft Team, Adobe Spark, Video Kahoot, Socrative, Scratch, Prezi, SelfCAD, Quizlet, Quizlet Live, Adobe Spark Video, and many more seesaws. And if we will talk about e-learning resources, plenty of study materials are also available on internet, as Naik sir has already told, provided by the several private and government agencies. And you will come to know that there are several ICT initiatives being taken by MHRD, UGC, and inter-university centers like Inflimnet and CEC in the form of digital platforms. These digital platforms can be accessed by the teacher, students, and researchers in the university and the colleges for their learning. I will talk about the ICT initiatives. It covers broad range of subjects and courses, and it have been prepared by experts for providing an excellent learning experiences to all. About some of those digital platforms, I would like to discuss on this forum because we, as a government apex body, we are dealing all with these things. Nowadays, Government of India provides Swayam portal. RK Vyasar has already told UGPG MOOCs, EPG Pathshala, Swayam Prabha, that is a group of 32 DTH channels that provides high quality educational curriculum. CG UGC YouTube channel nowadays has been initiated by Pokriwal sir, Honorable Minister of the Education. Shodh Ganga, Shodh Sindhu, Vidwan that provides information about the subjects experts. Dear friends, in this era of digital learning, definitely technology is going to play a crucial role and as a vital role as well in the process of knowledge diminution. Even though there are thousands of applications, tools, techniques are available in the market, only a handful of them has been observed are very popular and effective among the students and the educators. Even though IT industry, our corporate IT industry has brought various digital learning tools that can be used by teachers and the students to expand their knowledge and make learning easy and as a fun as well. But dear friends, due to this drastic change in the educational scenario, online education has become the default mode. As a being teacher, I have observed there is front of great challenge to all of the educational world in this educational scenario. On few challenges, I would like to explain my views. Number one, how to educate citizens in interconnected world where all the world is got connected with internet. Another challenge, how to redefine the role of educators in classroom. Earlier the class was being conducted in the class physical existence, but it has been changed to blended learning mode. And how the role of educator will definitely will redefined with using technology. Another problem is there, according to me, teaching life skill needed for our future education. What will be that? And dear friends, the biggest challenge is still ahead. How to unlock the technology to deliver better education, which has been shifted from classroom to blended learning. Blended learning means earlier the class was physically existent, but the class is virtually existent. The student is learning from his bedroom, from drawing room, from lawn. How the technology will cope all with this? Dear friends, I hope the question raised by me, the subject experts of this webinar will definitely address these issues. Without taking too much time, Rohit, with these few words, I would like to convey my sincere thanks to entire IIBM group and GHI group, and particularly to Professor A.K. Naik, sir, for providing me an opportunity to deliver in this prestigious and international webinar. Thank you for patient learning. Thank you. Thanks all. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Over to you, Rohit.
Thank you so much, Suhas Yadav, sir. Thank you, sir. So now we will proceed for our guest of honor as D.D. Sharma sir is connected. So once again, I like to welcome Dr. D.D. Sharma sir for guest of honor. Sir, you can please unmute, sir.
हमको unmute करो. Unmute.
Right, sir?
Yes.
Can I start,
Yes, sir.
sir? Can
Yes,
I
sir.
start?
Sure. Yes, sir.
Can I start, sir? Tishan, are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you, sir.
Right, sir. Professor A.K. Naik, Professor Dias, because he has just now left, Professor Deshmukh, Professor S.C. Yadav, whom we have just now heard, Professor Rohit, Professor Datta, Professor Modi, and other distinguished professors, we are there in this particular one. Before I talk something about the subject on hand, that is on this tools and resources in e-learning, I must say a few words. I must really congratulate Professor Naik, the staff of Indian Institute of Business Management, to have organized an international seminar of this type and during this pandemic period. And I may also say that although this pandemic has brought concomitant disadvantages in the social network, I must also say there is an advantage, and that advantage is that, please, sir, believe me, that most of the elite group have now come back to this IT phenomena, and everybody I'm seeing, most of the persons who are there in these webinars and other things, they are conducting this thing like that, and that way a step forward in our IT advancement. So, Computer Society of India Division 5 and Institute of Management have got to be congratulated. And now I come back to the topic on hand. Very briefly, I would like to say that when we talk of this e-learning, and it is not a new thing, e-learning. During 2000 years, 2K, e-learning has surfaced. And what is this e-learning? E-learning is nothing but, e-learning is the use of network technology to design, deliver, and other aspects of this thing, and took the form of smart extended learning. Right, fine. Now question is, when once we talk of this e-learning, we are not naturally using this smartphones and tablets and other things which are using it. Mobile devices are now a popular choice and which we are all aware of. Now, why should we go for this e-learning? Very simple, sir. It's a matter of convenience, because I can sit in my room and then, I can interact with the professors and get these things. But the disadvantage is, you cannot be flexible, since the flexibility is there when once we are in a classroom. Now, it's a matter of convenience. What are the e-learning methods? There are a number of e-learning methods which many of us are aware of it. The first one is audio didactic method, which is simply, it means we go for Wikipedia and then web page, and also have the material through PPTs and PDFs and things like that. This is one of the methods. Second one is mobile learning. We use it. Just now what has happened is my power has gone off, and then I switched over to the iPhone, this thing. And this is the type of, and this we do it in the case of learning. And you know, my two granddaughters are there in USA, and all the classes are being conducted on e-line. And the same thing is being followed in India nowadays during this pandemic period. The second thing is social-based learning. In the social-based learning, employees and learners work jointly. And that's the advantage of this e-learning. Second one is simulation tools. We simulate, and in the process simulation, we learn some more things, and then that we just add it up, and then the cumulative procedure will go up. This is one thing. Second one is game-based interactive learning. When once the game-based interactive learning, when we use it, it's fun, but you know, question is, it will open up our innovative ideas, not only ourselves, even the students and this thing. No, I want to tell you one thing, sir, that some persons use the word digital learning, and now we are using the e-learning. Earlier, maybe there is a difference, I'm not sure, but now the distinction between digital learning and e-learning has narrowed down very much. Now, what are the benefits of e-learning for businesses? Question is, you know very well, and I will just cut short, lower training costs. We agree. Lower training costs, and then wider coverage. A number of students, thousands of students can be covered in this thing like that, single knowledge base. And for this single knowledge base, I use the three letters LMS. L for learning, M for management, and system. Employees can log in to the LMS at a convenient time from anywhere. Professor Naik was telling me that, you know, he was somewhere else and he talked to me. Right? These are some of the things that we go with this e-learning. And then the other thing is faster employment development. That is also there, and easy progress tracking. That is another advantage of this thing like that. And you know, business adaptability. When I say business, even education also you can put it in that thing. When I go for a long time back, when I went abroad, they gave me the business visa. I was wondering what type of business I'm going to do. No, it is education, and then scholarship is also a type of business, this thing like that. Businesses use e-learning to help in the following. What are those things? In what way this is going to help us? Number, employee training. Employee training is one thing which this e-learning will help us with lesser cost. Second thing, National Defense Academy in Hyderabad, the first thing they do is they will train the IPS probationers. Similarly, here, when once a particular person joins a particular organization, he has to go for this compliance training, because he should know the rules and procedures and other things and formalities of a particular company, and that it is possible in the with e-learning. Then employee involvement. Employees also get involved with this e-learning type of thing. Next, hiring or retention of the employees become much easier. Next, we have got client and partner development. With digital courses, we can explain our partners and clients about what we do, and that will make them safe. Product promotion. Need not have to say, amplify this thing, because you know, when once you have got the e-learning, this thing, product promotion will take place with a much easier way. Now, e-learning content types, I'll simply mention those things. One is digital courses. We are seeing a lot of digital courses that are going on all over India and elsewhere also. And that is one advantage with this e-learning. And when once you talk of the tools and resources, this is one advantage of the e-learning content types. One is digital courses. Next, webinars. The one which you are doing is a webinar. And could we have thought of it earlier? No. When Professor Naik has mentioned this thing like that, when the Indian Institute of Business Management has conducted some 23, 24 webinars, would they have done it earlier? Now, during this, as I have told, pandemic, although some disadvantages are there, the one advantage which I find is the webinars. Wonderful. For example, I'm interacting with you with all the distinguished professors here, and that's one of the greatest advantages of this thing like that. Now, video courses. You can have video courses conducted, and next one is screencast services, talking head videos. These are some of the e-learning techniques, e-books and articles. We are aware of it. So when once I just, sir, now it has come. For example, somebody
Sorry, I think just connection is lost.
No, he is not. He has lost the connection. Right?
Yes, sir. Actually, actually the connection is lost.
Yeah.
So we can wait for 2 minutes.
Yeah, sure.
Rohit,
Yes, sir.
any problem?
Actually, yes, sir. DD Sharma's connection is lost once again.
हो गया तो.
Okay. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, DD Sharma, sir. So we will proceed towards our first keynote address and our today's first.
एक मिनट, डॉक्टर डीडी शर्मा क्या डिस्कनेक्ट हो गए?
हाँ,
Yes,
yeah.
sir. Yeah.
So he want to continue?
Actually, he is not connected now, sir.
अच्छा, कितना टाइम हुआ डिस्कनेक्ट हो?
Just 1 minute. 1 minute, why, sir?
Can you wait 1 minute?
Yeah. We can wait.
So shall I call him, sir?
Call him, please.
Yeah.
If late, we can push him.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
यही तो problem. These are the challenges of e-learning and online education.
I think sir is now connecting with us, sir.
Let him
Yes,
continue.
sir. Now he is connected. Yes, sir. Just give me 1 second.
But on not, but muted.
No, now he is unmuted, sir. Sharma, sir, please unmute, sir.
Yes. Can I continue?
Yeah,
for
sure.
the interruption, this thing, sir. So these are some of the ebooks and the articles where I stopped, and then that is one advantage. For example, I was asked to set a paper for MTech computer science, and I don't have the book right now. What they have done is they have sent the soft copy of this thing. These are all possible with this type of e-learning techniques. Now, the another thing is conversation simulations. And what they simulate a possible scenario the learner may encounter at work. The learner may encounter at work. So when once this is a simulation type of, and we prepare ourselves to face this particular situation. This is another one thing. Then there are, I would like to say, then there are some 6 steps to launch and then e-learning, and those are all: first, set the goal, sir. Set the goals, sir. Choose e-learning tools. Prepare the action plan. Create content. Upload the content and do a test run. These are all the things which I would like to submit. Sorry for the interruption. There was a power failure. I must thank Professor A.K. Naik for having given me this opportunity and all my friends for this wonderful thing. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much
Thank you, sir.
for your gracious presence and addressing to the participant on this auspicious occasion.
Thank you,
And
sir.
the IEBM is very much grateful, and CSI is also. CSI is your body, there is no problem.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you,
Thank you very much. Sir, I want to tell you one thing. The way
Yes.
you have spoken to me is, question, I got inspired. I was flabbergasted with your speech. I thought that, I better stop it after Professor A.K. Naik has said so many things. Sir,
No, sir.
hats
All
off
are
to
your
you.
blessings, sir. So your blessing.
you, sir.
You
Thank
are my
you.
guardian and you are my mentor.
Thank
It's
you.
all depends on you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, D.D. Sharma sir.
Thank you,
With
sir.
these, we will proceed towards our first keynote address. And for that, I would like to invite our first keynote addressee, Dr. R.R. Deshmukh sir. Dr. R.R. Deshmukh sir is the ME, MSc, PhD, FIETE, PEIN fellow, presently working as a professor of department in CSIT in Dr. BAM University, Aurangabad, India. He is the principal. He is the principal program coordinator for the DST FIST program in department sanctioned by DST New Delhi. He is a university coordinator for MHRD scheme of Global Initiative on Academic Network program. He is a fellow member and worked as a chairman in IETE Aurangabad Center Science 2000 from 2014 to 2018. He has sectional president of ICT section of Indian Science Congress Association. He has coordinated Maharashtra Raj Marathi Vishwakos Nirmitri Mandal Maharashtra Sashan for development of Marathi Vishwakos in subject of information technology and computer science. He is the chairman of studies in CSE and member academic council. He is a life member of ISCA, CSI. Just 1 minute. He has worked as an editorial advisor, board of Everyman's Science, ISCA. He is a guest editor of CSI Communication India. He has organized several international, national conferences and workshops. He has delivered invited keynote in KOMTEX 2019 and 2020 at SFU. He has visited University of Santiago de Compostela, Spain under the Research Excellence Program, USC, India. With these words, I like to invite Dr. R.R. Deshmukh sir for our first keynote address.
So, good afternoon, everybody. Rohit?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome.
Yeah.
Yes,
So,
sir.
am I audible, clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are
Yes,
audible.
completely, clearly.
Yeah. So, first of all, I would like to share my screen.
Yes, sir. You can share.
Yeah. Is it visible, Rohit?
Yes, sir, it is
Yes.
visible. Yes, sir.
Okay. So, good afternoon, friends. My mentor and guide, respected A.K. Naik Saab, who is the immediate past president of Computer Society of India, who had made a CSI, Computer Society of India, a vibrant during couple of years. Respected D.D. Sharma sir, Chairman Publication Committee, President of CSI India, and my colleague, Mr. R.K. Vyas, invited addressee and chairman of Division 1, Professor S.C. Yadav, keynote addressee, Professor Nilesh K. Modi, and invited speaker, Mr. Surajit Datta, Professor Rohit Kumar, Professor Shams Raja Saab, Professor Gopal Krishna, and Professor Ganesh Pandey, and all the respected audience uh, connected with this August gathering. So I would like to thank organizers, and specifically for that is Professor A.K. Nayak Saab, for inviting me in this international webinar on tools and resources in e-learning conducted by Indian Institute of Business Management, Patna, and Computer Society of India, along with the Division 1 of the Computer Society of India. So friends, now you can see here, this is my today's agenda or topics of the agenda. That is, what is e-learning, what are the e-content, or how the e-content can be delivered or developed, e-learning tools and resources, and e-learning tools and resources in open source software, along with the how to develop a open source, that is e-content, using the open source software. Again, some of the government agencies like NPTEL, SWAYAM, which are the venture of the MHRD, Government of India. And we'll see some of the generalized tools, again, for teaching and learning and evaluation process. Okay, so friends, currently we are facing a pandemic situation or lockdown situation due to this COVID-19. So everything has been hampered, and the whole world is stuck up at its place. And even though there is a much more impact on the education system due to this COVID-19, or whenever there is a this type of situation of lockdown, the things should not be stopped. So this COVID-19 situation shown another alternative effective way for going for learning, teaching, learning, and evaluation process online. So nowadays, the percentage of this online teaching learning process has been increased from, that is, 15 to 20%. It has gone up above 60 to 70%. So what is e-learning? That is, e-learning is conducted via the electronic media, typically on the internet, and it's a successful e-learning and depends on the self-motivation of the individuals to study effectively. So here, again, there are pros and cons and limitation and advantage of each and everything. It depends upon the individual person or individual to take the advantage, or how to take the advantage of the available resources for teaching, learning, and evaluation. Okay. So what is the need of this e-learning? As I have discussed, during this pandemic situation, we can continue the education or business related, education related activities. All the stakeholders can take the advantage of this e-learning process. And what e-learning does, that this e-learning requires less efforts, that is 40 to 60% of less efforts, time and effort than learning in a traditional classroom, as well as it enables much faster delivery, because employees can access learning material anywhere, anytime, when and where they want, at sitting at their own place or position. Okay. Again, need of e-content for that is students in lockdown like situation or COVID like situation. It is the most essential to continue the e-learning or teaching learning process. Okay. So for this e-learning or online teaching learning process, one has to initiate or one has to develop the contents. So that is referred as a content development, and this content or e-content development includes all kind of the contents created and delivered through the various electronic media, from old media such as print or radio to increasingly sophisticated that is media, that is electronic tools with combination of sounds, images and text. Okay. So for this, some of the tools are required, and this is the key subject of this today's talk, that is where we can get this e-resources or resources for development of the content, or which are the tools to develop the e-content material or content development tools. So in general, we know that there are open source softwares are available, as well as some books are available, and we can make a use of Google Form or Trello or Google Drive. We can use Google Drive effectively, or Google Calendar. These are some of the generalized tools. But again, here I would like to share, or I would like to mention specifically, whenever we are going for this e-learning and this taking advantage of this online learning, as we know that India is a the Indian people, that is majority of Indian peoples cannot afford the paid softwares or paid any tool. So here I would like to recommend to go for the open source software which are available, which are backing up for the e-content development, as well as the open source resources, digital resources available online, because there is a very less awareness regarding this open source software. So which the open source software are those softwares which are freely available, but many times we are encountering, or the paid software are coming in front of user, because there is a marketing sort of this word. The marketing for paid software is very focused or done in very focused way, whereas for open source software there is no owner, or there is no any particular ownership for this, and no one is doing marketing for it. And that's why the majority of students and stakeholders are coming in touch or interaction with this paid softwares, and we are very less aware about the this open source softwares which is to be promoted. I think this is the need of this hour, to promote this open source software which will be affordable by the all the majority of the stakeholders related to teaching learning process. So in addition to that, here is a list of tools which help us in managing different aspects of e-learning, including productivity, content creation, research, networking, and communication. The list is not limited to this, but some of them are, that is Proof Hub or Camtasia for visual content editor, or SurveyMonkey for research purpose, or Twitter. We are familiar with this Twitter or Skype, isn't it? So Twitter for networking or social networking, and Skype for visual and audio or audio video communication. These are the some of these tools or resources. And not only these, there is a huge list of this learning resources and tools available there. So many of them are paid softwares or tools, and so many free or open source softwares or free softwares are available as a resources and tool for the education purpose. So here I will mention some of the measures out of that list. That is, but most of us are not knowing where these freeware or free software or tools are available, or how to get them, or where to get such an useful resources. So here I will mention some of the names and what information they are providing. So we'll start with that Academic Earth. It is a resource of videos from college professors named as Berkeley, LA, and that is Dartmouth, and the lectures from the topmost colleges of US with vast amount of different subjects can be chosen from the list and can be used. So another platform or another tool is that is Bright Storm. Here you can get the maths related or math, science, English, or any subject. Name the subject and the help is available all around. It helps in clearing up your basics of that is science or that particular subject. They also have special column for test phase and finishing your assignments also out of that. Then there is another link or tool available, that is Cosmo Learning. So it is a very vast database where very simple website with no superficial content is an ocean of learning from subjects like that is medicine, mathematics, law, German, French, political science, religious studies, sociology, or dance, or whatever you're taught. Any subject, you will get the information or the data related to getting a knowledge of any subject. And who wants to seek a knowledge related to any subject, you will get here on this Cosmo Learning resource. Then next one is the EduBlocks TV. Here they provide a professor's student interaction along with the sharing and learning. It proves a blogging space where you can share your ideas to put your viewpoints across from the colleges and universities. With the whole network, there is 10,000 plus blogs and more than that collaboration with WordPress. The source can be give you as much more than you can imagine. Okay. So again, there are future channels, and this provides the information on things like interesting encyclopedia. As we are getting anything in encyclopedia, the digital encyclopedia is available online, and that is it. It gives how you can use that is geometry in dancing, or how you can design your own bicycle, or engineers describing the mechanics and benefits of the superconductor trains. Then another channel is iTunes U. That is it is an Apple company. It provides an application called iTunes U, which is the vast online catalog of for education content from the leading institutions. Then next one is a Learner.org. This is online resource which provides various kinds of programs and courses to learn from. Also, it enables to have an option of attending workshop or even the distance learning as an option. Okay. Again, there is a Math TV location where there is a you can get the online education resources which teaches the algebra, geometry, trigonometry, calculus, or basics of science, or any detail you require for the study. Then another major or very important resource is the MIT Openware. As you might have heard, MIT USA. There are so many things are available in digital form, in audio and video form. That is, this is the official website of MIT USA, that is, publishes all our courses and material online and makes them widely available to everybody. And with 2,000 plus courses and 1 to 5 million visitors, these online education resources are very much useful for anybody. Along with that, the same MIT video is operated by administration of MIT USA, which aggregates and caters video produced by the institution office and giving the information related to the laboratories, centers, and administration of the complete organization. Okay. Again, this NeoK12 is the best collection of free online education videos, lessons, quiz, games, and puzzles, along with an interactive resources. It is the best it is the best for school kids who wants to learn and catch up with their basics. Okay. Then there is a research channel dedicated to research and development activities in various subjects. So this online education resource provides various universities research and development, that is R&D activities of various universities like University of Virginia, University of Washington, and so on. It provides insights, developments, and research of various institutes. Then next channel is a PBS. This is the interesting education resource with the videos on that is where we can find a piano legend to the recent political affairs to art and entertainment and even history of various cultures and countries. Anything is available here. Then next channel, that is SchoolTube. SchoolTube provides the videos from all around the world by the students and teachers connecting the whole world and making united global class. You can upload and share your own videos also. Sometimes our facts you discoveries can also be uploaded or can be shared. Then Snack Film is another channel or that is video channel which provides movies, films and videos on any kind of topic, one of the largest film on the online resources. Then Teachers TV is another channel. This is the Department of Education provides with various distributors which teaches various courses and other training programs. Then TeacherTube is another channel which is free online, which provides free online resources and helps to view and share videos, photos, audio documents on almost any topic that we require regarding that. Then TED or this video judge and then watch no learn. These are the channels where you can get the information in a digital form, in video form, audio form, video form, 20/4, that is 24/7, anywhere, anytime, online, which is available. Okay, again, this open LA courses is open courses provides free and open access to selection of introductory courses taught by distinguished teachers and scholars at LA University, as well as you are familiar with the YouTube EDU channel where you can get the videos of any subject, any topic, which are useful for teaching learning process, starting from that is school education, primary education to secondary education and higher education also. Okay. So I was talking about that is we have to promote this open source software again related to teaching, learning and evaluation process, because this open source softwares are freely available. No one is owner for this. And why this is to be preferred? That is open as in free, access is open, and it is all over time available, and it is not closed, and it can be reused and changed by anybody or open in any space and anywhere. Anybody can use. That's why open source software should be marketed or should be promoted. Nobody can market because it is not owning or nobody will take a benefit about this. So again, over that, it is a customizable as per the requirement of the stakeholder or user. It can be improved, and it can be redistributed and runs everywhere, and there is a much more transparency, and most benefit is it is a freely available for anybody, everybody. So this particularly open source software, this term was coined in 1997 by Eric Raymond, and from there it has been increased or it has been promoted. Okay. So what is the difference between open source software and closed source software? That is, professional softwares are referred as a closed source software. Open source software are freely available. And here you can view and modify the source code of the application or the software in open source. Or open source software is related to development committee, but closed source software is developed in the isolation, or there are limitations, there is control. And developer supports and large community to help. Open source is a more secure, and bugs and vulnerabilities are fixed often in the open source software. So there are so many open source software or freewares are available in the form of resources and tools to be used for the teachers and learners, but there is a very less awareness regarding this. So variety of different users, that is uses such as office automation can be done, web designing can be done, content management can, or operating systems are there, and the communication systems are there in the open source software. So if you, I would like to share or this one video, then you will get the more exposure or more information regarding the open source software, which can be used as resources and tools for the teaching learning process. Okay.
Hi, I'm Shaman from Bangalore and I'm an aspiring data scientist. Within a couple of months after completing the Simply Learn course, I was able to get through a reputed organization as analytics manager with a
आज हम एक ऐसे विषय के बारे में बात करेंगे जिसके बारे में ज्यादा लोग नहीं जानते हैं। कंप्यूटर और मोबाइल में हम जो भी कार्य करते हैं वो सभी हम अलग अलग विशेष सॉफ्टवेयर की मदद से कर पाते हैं। ये सॉफ्टवेयर प्रोग्राम द्वारा लिखे और विकसित किए जाते हैं। अगर आप कंप्यूटर स्टूडेंट हैं या फिर आपने किसी कंप्यूटर का कोर्स किया है तो आपने ओपन सोर्स सॉफ्टवेयर का नाम जरूर सुना होगा। लेकिन अगर आप कंप्यूटर की दुनिया से जुड़े इस महत्वपूर्ण टर्म के बारे में नहीं जानते हैं तो फिर आपकी इस परेशानी का हल क्विक सपोर्ट में जरूर मिलेगा। जी हाँ, आज के इस वीडियो में हम ओपन सोर्स सॉफ्टवेयर से जुड़ी सारी जानकारियां आपके साथ शेयर करने वाले हैं। और आज के इस वीडियो में आप जानेंगे ओपन सोर्स सॉफ्टवेयर के बारे में और इसके फायदे के बारे में। तो चलिए, सबसे पहले आप सभी का स्वागत है क्विक सपोर्ट चैनल में। और सबसे पहले अब हम जानते हैं कि ओपन सोर्स सॉफ्टवेयर क्या होता है। जब एक डेवलपर अपनी तकनीकी ज्ञान से एक सॉफ्टवेयर बनाता है तो उस सॉफ्टवेयर को बनाने के लिए लिखे गए सोर्स कोड को एक लाइसेंस के साथ सार्वजनिक तौर पर सभी मनुष्य को उस सॉफ्टवेयर के सोर्स को पढ़ने, उसमें सुधार करने और अपनी इच्छा के अनुसार बदलाव करने का अधिकार दे देता है। उस सॉफ्टवेयर को ओपन सोर्स सॉफ्टवेयर कहते हैं। अर्थात ओपन सोर्स सॉफ्टवेयर ऐसा सॉफ्टवेयर है जो सोर्स कोड के साथ बनाया जाता है, जिसे यूजर द्वारा पढ़ा या संशोधित किया जा सकता है और इसका सोर्स कोड इंटरनेट पर मुफ्त रूप में उपलब्ध होता है। ओपन सोर्स सॉफ्टवेयर की श्रेणी में वैसे सॉफ्टवेयर आते हैं जिनका सोर्स कोड उस सॉफ्टवेयर के साथ सबके लिए उपलब्ध होता है। सामान्य रूप से ओपन सोर्स सॉफ्टवेयर के लिए डेवलपर का समूह, जिसे डेवलपर्स कम्युनिटी भी कहा जाता है, यहाँ सब मिलकर कार्य करते हैं। नेशनल रिसोर्स सेंटर फॉर फ्री एंड ओपन सोर्स सॉफ्टवेयर NRCFOSS एक सरकारी संगठन है जो भारत में ओपन सोर्स सॉफ्टवेयर की वृद्धि करने के लिए बनाया गया है। अगर आप कंप्यूटर या स्मार्टफोन का इस्तेमाल करते हैं तब आप अपने डिवाइसेस में कोई सॉफ्टवेयर या ऐप डाउनलोड करने के लिए इंटरनेट पर जब सर्च करते हैं तो आपने बहुत सारे ऐसे सॉफ्टवेयर को देखा होगा जो मुफ्त में उपलब्ध होते हैं। सारे सॉफ्टवेयर ओपन सोर्स सॉफ्टवेयर के द्वारा ही बनाए गए होते हैं। अब आप सोच रहे होंगे कि ओपन सोर्स सॉफ्टवेयर में कैसे कोई व्यक्ति बदलाव कर सकता है, जबकि उस सॉफ्टवेयर को बनाने वाला कोई और ही होता है। तो चलिए मैं इसके बारे में आपको थोड़ा विस्तार से बताता हूँ। कोई भी सॉफ्टवेयर बनाने के लिए कोडिंग की जरूरत होती है, और कोडिंग दो तरह की होती है। एक होता है सोर्स कोड और दूसरा होता है ऑब्जेक्ट कोड। जब तक किसी प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज जैसे सी, C++ या जावा जैसे लैंग्वेज में प्रोग्राम लिखते हैं, तो प्रोग्राम 5 या 10 लाइन का नहीं होता, बल्कि बहुत सारी लाइंस का होता है। और उस समूह को हम कंप्यूटर की भाषा में प्रोग्राम इंस्ट्रक्शंस कहते हैं, जो एक कोड की तरह होता है। इस कोड को हम सोर्स कोड कहते हैं। हम सॉफ्टवेयर कंप्यूटर डिवाइसेस में रन करने के लिए बनाते हैं, लेकिन इस सोर्स कोड को कंप्यूटर नहीं समझ पाता, क्योंकि सोर्स कोड ह्यूमन रीडेबल फॉर्मेट में होता है, जिसे केवल हम और आप ही समझ सकते हैं। कंप्यूटर द्वारा लिखे गए सोर्स कोड को समझ सके, इसके लिए कंप्यूटर की सहायता ली जाती है। जो सोर्स कोड को ऑब्जेक्ट कोड में परिवर्तित करता है। कंप्यूटर सिर्फ 0 या 1 बाइट्स को समझता है, उसे ही ऑब्जेक्ट कोड या मशीन कोड कहा जाता है। ये ऑब्जेक्ट कोड 0 और 1 बाइट्स का सीक्वेंस होता है, जैसे 010110101, जो हम मनुष्य समझ नहीं सकते, लेकिन कंप्यूटर इन्हें समझ पाता है। उसके बाद सॉफ्टवेयर को रन करता है, तब जाकर सॉफ्टवेयर बनकर तैयार होता है। इसलिए जब हमें किसी सॉफ्टवेयर का सोर्स कोड उपलब्ध होता है, तो हम उसमें अपनी जरूरत के अनुसार सोर्स कोड में परिवर्तन कर उसमें नए नए फीचर्स जोड़ सकते हैं, या उसमें सुधार करके सॉफ्टवेयर को बेहतर बना सकते हैं। सोर्स कोड का उपयोग करके नया सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलप कर सकते हैं और उसे मुफ्त या कुछ शुल्क के साथ बेच भी सकते हैं। इन सभी कामों पर किसी की कोई भी पाबंदी नहीं रहती है। ऐसा नहीं है कि इंटरनेट में आपको जितने भी एप्स या सॉफ्टवेयर मिलते हैं, वो सभी मुफ्त में उपलब्ध होते हैं। कुछ ऐसे भी सॉफ्टवेयर हैं जिनका आपको इस्तेमाल करने के लिए कीमत देनी पड़ती है। जो सॉफ्टवेयर हम पैसे देकर इस्तेमाल करते हैं, वो एक क्लोज्ड सोर्स सॉफ्टवेयर होता है, जिसे प्रोप्राइटरी सॉफ्टवेयर भी कहते हैं। इस सॉफ्टवेयर का सोर्स कोड आपको सॉफ्टवेयर के साथ नहीं मिलता है, इसलिए इसमें कोई भी व्यक्ति अपने अनुसार बदलाव नहीं कर सकता। प्रोप्राइटरी सॉफ्टवेयर का सोर्स विंडोज और iOS ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम सॉफ्टवेयर, जो एक क्लोज्ड सोर्स ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम है। और दोस्तों, अब जानेंगे ओपन सोर्स और क्लोज्ड सोर्स सॉफ्टवेयर में क्या अंतर होता है। ओपन सोर्स सॉफ्टवेयर क्लोज्ड सोर्स सॉफ्टवेयर से बेहतर होता है, क्योंकि हम ओपन सोर्स सॉफ्टवेयर में सोर्स कोड को अपने मुताबिक मॉडिफाई करके प्रयोग करने के लिए आसान बना सकते हैं, जबकि क्लोज्ड सोर्स सॉफ्टवेयर में ऐसा करना संभव नहीं है। इसलिए ज्यादातर नए डेवलपर्स सिस्टम में लिनक्स, सिम्बियन, सर्वर में अटैक, टॉमकैट वेब सर्वर जोम्बला, प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज में PHP, पाइथन, वेब ब्राउजर में मोजिला फायरफॉक्स, गूगल क्रोम आदि कई प्रसिद्ध उदाहरण हैं। ओपन सोर्स सॉफ्टवेयर का सबसे बड़ा और लोकप्रिय उदाहरण है एंड्रॉइड, जिसे आज लाखों करोड़ों लोग इस्तेमाल करते हैं। एंड्रॉइड गूगल द्वारा बनाया गया एक ओपन सोर्स ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम सॉफ्टवेयर है, जिसका उपयोग कोई भी कर सकता है और उसमें अपने अनुसार बदलाव कर नए नए फीचर्स ऐड करके दूसरे लोगों के साथ डिस्ट्रीब्यूट भी कर सकता है। अगर आप डेवलपर बनना चाहते हैं और आपको ओपन सोर्स सॉफ्टवेयर की जरूरत है, जहां से आप सॉफ्टवेयर बनाने का कार्य कर सकते हैं, तो उसके लिए कुछ वेबसाइट्स भी मौजूद हैं, जिनका नाम है www.sourceforge.com और www.opensource.org। और दोस्तों, अब जानेंगे कि ओपन सोर्स सॉफ्टवेयर के क्या क्या फायदे होते हैं। पहला फायदा है फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट। ओपन सोर्स सॉफ्टवेयर के तहत जितने भी सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलप किए जाते हैं, उसे निःशुल्क उपलब्ध करवाया जाता है। इस सॉफ्टवेयर के सोर्स कोड भी पूरी तरह से मुफ्त में प्रदान किए जाते हैं, जिसे कोई भी मॉडिफाई कर सकता है। एक अनुमान से ये पता चला है कि ओपन सोर्स सॉफ्टवेयर के मुफ्त में उपलब्ध होने की वजह से प्रति वर्ष लोगों के लगभग $60 बिलियन पैसे की बचत होती है। दूसरा फायदा, हाई क्वालिटी। ओपन सोर्स सॉफ्टवेयर की क्वालिटी कमर्शियल सॉफ्टवेयर से भी ज्यादा बेहतर होती है, क्योंकि इन्हें दुनिया के अलग अलग डेवलपर्स अपनी जरूरतों के हिसाब से सामूहिक प्रयास से विकसित करते हैं। इसलिए इस सॉफ्टवेयर में हर प्रकार के यूजर की जरूरत का ख्याल रखा जाता है। साथ ही इसमें छोटी मोटी कमियां समय रहते ही ठीक कर दी जाती हैं। यही कारण है कि सॉफ्टवेयर की क्वालिटी बहुत अच्छी होती है। तीसरा फायदा है सिक्योरिटी। ओपन सोर्स सॉफ्टवेयर बेहतर क्वालिटी के साथ साथ अधिक सुरक्षित भी होते हैं। ये समय समय पर अपडेट भी किए जाते हैं, जहां पर इसके बग्स और एरर्स को भी ठीक किया जाता है, जिससे ये सॉफ्टवेयर पूरी तरह से सुरक्षित हो जाता है, क्योंकि इसमें दुनिया भर के डेवलपर्स द्वारा योगदान दिया जाता है। इसलिए ये बहुत ही शक्तिशाली भी होते हैं। चौथा फायदा है ट्रेनिंग। बहुत से लोग ओपन सोर्स सॉफ्टवेयर को इसलिए पसंद करते हैं क्योंकि इसका इस्तेमाल करके वो बेहतर प्रोग्राम्स बना सकते हैं। ये सॉफ्टवेयर ओपन होता है, जिसमें कोई भी लोग सीख या इसका सोर्स कोड देखकर आसानी से प्रोग्रामिंग करना सीख जाता है। इसमें कंप्यूटर पढ़ने वाले बच्चे भी कोडिंग सीखकर अपना प्रोग्रामिंग और डेवलपिंग स्किल्स को बढ़ा भी सकते हैं। ओपन सोर्स सॉफ्टवेयर का सोर्स कोड देखने या एडिट करने के लिए आपको डेवलपमेंट प्लेटफॉर्म से सोर्स कोड फ्री में मिल जाएंगे। डेवलपमेंट प्लेटफॉर्म से GitHub सबसे मशहूर नाम है, जहां पर आपको कई सारे पॉपुलर ओपन सोर्स सॉफ्टवेयर के सोर्स कोड मिल जाएंगे। पांचवा फायदा है कंट्रोल। ओपन सोर्स सॉफ्टवेयर के साथ सोर्स कोड भी उपलब्ध करवाए जाते हैं, इसलिए यूजर अपनी जरूरत के अनुसार इन सॉफ्टवेयर्स में कोड को खुद जांच करके उसमें आवश्यक बदलाव भी कर सकते हैं। यूजर को सोर्स कोड में मॉडिफाई करने के लिए पूरा कंट्रोल दिया जाता है। ओपन सोर्स सॉफ्टवेयर सोर्स कोड की मुफ्त उपलब्धता के कारण हर कोई ओपन सोर्स के आगे के विकास में योगदान दे सकता है। ये एक निरंतर विकास चक्र प्रदान करता है, जो सॉफ्टवेयर को कम समय में तेजी से बढ़ाता है और सुधारता है। तो दोस्तों, आशा है कि आपको इस वीडियो से ओपन सोर्स सॉफ्टवेयर क्या है और इसके फायदे से जुड़ी सारी जानकारियां आपको मिल गई होंगी।
So friends, with this, we'll get the, I think you have got the idea regarding this one. Open source software and its importance and need, isn't it? Where can I, this one. रोहित, मेरा स्क्रीन दिख रहा है?
यस यस यस
Yes, sir.
चलिए चलिए चलिए, दिखाई दे रहा है।
हाँ, यस सर, यस। एक्चुअली मुझे ये क्लोज करना पड़ रहा है। कहाँ से?
सर जो पीपीटी था सर, उस पे डायरेक्ट स्विच हो जाइए सर।
अच्छा,
डायरेक्ट स्विच हो
वही 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 देख रहा मैं। एक्चुअली मेरा लैपटॉप बदल गया नहीं है। Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now I am on the PPT. So friends, with this information, again, I would like to share that government of India and also various the state governments are also providing the places for this free e-learning resources as well as tools. And this, as Professor Naik and Professor this Sharma sir has been already discussed, there is so many government and also this Subhash Chandra Yadav also shared the information regarding the opportunities or the facilities provided by the government agencies. This NPTEL is also one venture of this government of central government, which is the National Program on Technology Enhanced Learning, which is an initiative taken by 7 Indian Institute of Technologies from the IIT Bombay, Delhi, Guwahati, Kanpur, Kharagpur, Madras and Roorkee, and IISc Hyderabad, for creating course contents in engineering and science. Along with that, again, there is a one different platform called SWAYAM, which is provided by MHRD Ministry, that is Ministry of Human Resource and Development. And this platform, along with NPTEL, and it is being provided by NPTEL as well as along with the IIT Madras with the help of Google and Persistent System Limited. So it would be ultimately capable of hosting more than 2,000 courses and 80,000 hours of learning resources and material covering that is starting from primary education, school education, undergraduate, postgraduate, engineering, law, and other professional courses. And so many courses, that is things, are being offered under the SWAYAM. The SWAYAM provides the courses that are taught in the classroom, starting from line to the PG classes, along with the video lectures, specially prepared reading materials that can be downloaded and printed, along with an online discussion forum for clearing the doubts, as well as self-assessment test through the test and quizzes, and the different categories of courses, including engineering, science, humanities, management, language, mathematics, arts, social science, commerce, and education, and so on. Related courses are available, and courses delivered through the SWAYAM are available free of cost to the learners and stakeholders. Okay. So in addition to that, that is the again this Google Classroom is a open source software which is mostly used for the teaching learning process. So I will see some key points regarding this Google Classroom. So these are the features of and benefits of Google Classroom, where this classroom is free suite productivity tool that includes emails, documents, and storage facilities available. It is quick access ticket and polling can be done, or it saves the teacher's time. That is, once the material is created, it can be reused and redistributed. Manage the multiple classes. It enriches the assignments, and customizable grading system can be implemented, whatever it may be, the choice-based credit system, marking system, or whatever it may be. Okay. Again, it is communicative and collaborative. Regarding that is access time is not restricted, and it can be accessed from anywhere and anybody. Real-time feedback can be taken, create class discussions, or share contents to anybody or anywhere. And easy supports for the administrators is achieved by affordable resources, and only one sign-in is required. Everything which is available under the Google roof or Google tree, everything is available with the single sign-in, and the permissions can be set for the students or faculty, or different level of the permissions can be set for the users convenience. Okay. So another platform is the Moodle platform, which is referred as a modular object oriented dynamic learning environment. It is a course management system. It is created by Martin Dogmas. It is a large community of the users and developers, and utilized for various universities, communities, and colleges, and internet education, K-12 educator, and it is also free to all the users or stakeholders. So Moodle is used for online courses. It supplements or supports face-to-face courses. Excellent way of enhanced teaching learning process. It allows you to post assignments, discussions, and grades online on the immediate access by the parents and the students. Along with that, it can be accessed from anywhere and anybody worldwide. Create a course website exclusively for your student. You can create your own website, upload and share the material, hold online, there is online discussions and chats. We can arrange quiz, test, and take surveys, disseminate, gather, and review assignments, record grades for the students to view online, and online file cabinet is also available to store the individual things in that particular cabinet. So again, this Edmodo is another platform which is freely available under the open source software, which can be used for learn better together. Okay. So after this teaching learning process, the last part comes, that is the evaluation. For this evaluation also, evaluation can be done online by taking quiz or test, that is multiple choice questions with the help of following open source tools available, named as a Google Form, Moodle. In Moodle also you can do or text mode or Edmodo. All are supporting to this online sort of evaluation process. Okay. So this is the one and the same, that is Google Form can be used for again doing a that is a various types of analysis. Along with, we can organize the MCQ, true false, or different type of that is online examination or evaluation process. Okay. Again, in similar way, in Moodle also, you can set a test of multiple choice true false, that is short answer questions or long answer questions, or drag and drop type of thing can be possible in Moodle tool available for teaching learning process. Okay. And TextMouse is another platform, that is a math symbol support platform. Video embedding can be possible, image uploading can be done, or mobile and desktop friendly support is there, and so on. Okay. So here you can see that the text. Here is the example of TextMouse quiz and Google Form quiz, where you can visualize this. If you are using TextMouse quiz, enter it, you will get this screen for examination. So here you can enter your this name, username, and that is passport received, and you can go for or start the exam. Enter passport. 1 minute. Is passport. I think there is some this thing. I will try for this. So you can go on this one online platform with this Google form. The user can fill his details, and thereafter he can get his there is multiple choice questions. Here you can the user can attempt the thing, and he can submit the things online. Okay, and immediately after that, the evaluation, that is marks, will be, or scores of the students will be available or can be declared immediately. So in this way, we can use these various evaluation tools also, which are freely available. So here again, I would like to point out that there are so many teaching learning resources and tools are available. There is some are that is payable, or for using taking advantage we have to pay, but there are so many open source software or free software which are supporting to teaching learning process or evaluation process, and we have to be most aware. This is the time to make a promotion or promote this open source software for the taking the use of for the teaching, learning, and evaluation process. Here we are in the open source evaluation, where the people collaborate to create producing a software or technology, and based upon the advantage of open source software technology, we can finally conclude that open source deserves the increasing popularity in the current scenario in the country like India. So with this word, I would like to thank again the organizers, and especially my mentor, Professor A.K. Nayak sir, for inviting me, and to have opportunity to interact with the participants in this August gathering, or in this prestigious international webinar conducted by the IIB in Patna and CSI India. So thank you to one and all. Thank you. Over to Rohit.
Yes,
If
sir.
any question I would like
Yeah.
to, hey, I can address if any audience is having any question or anything.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Professor Deshmukh.
Yeah, sir. Sir,
For excellent deliberation. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
So I would like to invite all the participants and delegates. If you have any questions, you can ask in your chat box.
Rohit, 1 or 2 question maximum.
Yes,
the
sir.
time is very short.
Yeah.
Lot of speakers.
So if you have any question, you can just type it in your chat box. Okay. So there is no any questions right now, sir?
Okay. Anybody can, that is, if anybody has a question, he can mail me on my mail ID, that is rr.deshmukh.csit bamu.ac.in. Okay. So again, व्यास सर नमस्ते. व्यास सर की मुलाकात नहीं हुआ था. व्यास सर दिख गए थे. Okay,
So
over to you.
thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Thank you, Deshmukh sir.
Yes.
So we will now proceed towards our next keynote address, and our next keynote address is Dr. Nilesh K. Kumar Modi, sir. Let me introduce Nilesh K. Modi, sir. Dr. Nilesh Modi is having a rich experience of around 17 years in academics and IT industry. Presently, he is working as professor and director, School of Computer Science, controller of examination, and NAC coordinator at Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar Open University, Ahmedabad. He is holding doctorate in e-security, computer science and applications. He is holding experience on cybersecurity and certification on an ethical hacking. He has awarded with prestigious Career Award for Youth Teachers for the financial year 2013-14 by All India Council for Technical Education AICTE New Delhi. The award money was rupees 9 lakhs is supposed to be spent on the research title Modeling a Framework for Efficient and Secured Use of Network Resources for an Organization in Recent Cyber Age. He has worked as a recognized researcher supervisor for PhD and MPhil programs for different universities in India. He has received numbers of PhD, MPhil, MTech theses from different universities in India and abroad. Also evaluated the scholars for the same. He is also serving as a manuscript reviewer and program committee member, different research journals, conferences, and national and international report in the world. With these words, I like to invite Dr. Nilesh K. Modi for keynote address. Please unmute, sir. Yes.
5 मिनट में ले लो, हम उठा ले लो.
Yeah. So respected Professor A.K. Nayak sir, respected R.K. Vyas sir, Professor R.R. Deshmukh sir. First of all, thanks a lot Nayak sir for inviting me to deliver a talk on use of social media in teaching and learning. Am I audible, Rohitji?
Yes, you are audible.
Thank you.
Yes, sir, you are audible, and your presentation is also visible, sir.
Okay, fine. So, with this note, basically, the topic of this event is use of online teaching learning tools. So I thought how exactly we people are, means many of the people nowadays using social media, various social media platforms, okay, in day-to-day life. So how they can convert their area of work into teaching and learning, and they can contemplate the classroom teaching with online learning. So let's begin with the session. So in the present scenario, we can say that teaching in the internet age means we must teach tomorrow's skills today. So with this means nowadays all the faculty members, all the students, they are very much concerned about various tools and technology that teachers are using or faculties are using. So let's begin with how exactly earlier age scenario and present scenario is. So it is a digital natives and born during or after digital age, or we can say pre-COVID and post-COVID scenario. So technology is not an invention, but a utility. Learning is collaborative. Nowadays, the learning is collaborative. Learning happens mostly outside the classroom because nowadays there is no compulsion about attending the class because various tools and technologies are available, various MOOC platforms are available. So learners also think and learn visually. In day-to-day scenario, in the post-COVID scenario, all the classes are going online. Learner interactively learn by simulation and gaming. So there are various platforms available wherein we cannot say that for some of the science or engineering or medical related talks or lectures cannot be delivered online because many of the simulation tools are available and with by using those particular tools, the learners can be reached. So what has changed? Earlier it was information scarcity, but nowadays it is information abundance. Earlier it was as a faculty, we cannot say that a boring lecture, but nowadays each and every the faculty members are directly concentrating on individual. Okay, so there is an active participation. Earlier it was teacher centric, but now it is student centric. Earlier it was something like lecture delivery, but now it is learning facilitation. Even from KG to research level students, they are directly interacting with the students. So faculties and students are interacting with each other. So it is a kind of facilitation. uh, Earlier it was reading for exams, but nowadays it is infotainment for employable skills. So these are some of the scenarios in teaching learning. So how exactly all these things are happening? So learning ecosystem on the globe. So there are various social networks available like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Vimeo, and in earlier lecture, professor has communicated that even we can use various tools like Google Classroom and all. Then presently we are having some sort of connected learning spaces. So whatever tools we are using, there are plenty of other scenario or other apps available. They are connected with each other. So just like we can say Google for education, so Google for education is having various tools. They are connected with each other. Even there are some other tools like Zoom or any other tools. We have plenty of tools available. In fact, Microsoft team is also providing various scenarios where we have all the kinds of facilities available in a Microsoft Team license. And nowadays, all these things have been made free for education. Then the other thing is real-time learning, like by using Twitter, chat, Stack Overflow, Quora. So these are the tools that they are providing various one-on-one solution or one-on-one question answer kind of features, wherein student can go and have some question on Quora, and there are plenty of answers available. So they can have their mindset clear ki what exactly they are going to do. User generated content, like nowadays many of the users, they are running their YouTube channel, and by their interest, whatever they're reading and whatever their learning capacity is there, they are preparing some sort of videos and they are making it available on YouTube channel. The same way, number of expert talks and relevant presentations are available on SlideShare, and the same is available on Vimeo as well. There is one another scenario is open educational resources. So Commonwealth of Learning and SEMCA in India, they are promoting open educational resources. So Commonwealth of Learning in Canada, in fact, at the globe, they are promoting open educational resources. And in this particular case, MIT Sloan, Marlott, Open University, they have uploaded plenty of educational resources. So by using all these resources, student and teachers both can have their additional learning about a specific subject, and they can have plenty of resource material. Same way, Ubiquity, it is an Apple product, so they are providing iPad or iPhone or relevant content. So they are running their own university, and some other things we can say, ebooks, podcast, audiobooks, e-portfolios. So these are the research age resources wherein student and faculty both have same platform, and they can go and study whatever they want or whatever they like. So let's discuss about next generation e-learning environment. So there are plenty of things. There are CMS, LMS, there are course sites, hybrid courses and online courses are available on those platform. There are e-portfolio. So they are public sites. They are providing some sort of access, whatever you require. Then blogs and podcasting are also available. So nowadays industry people or IT experts, they are writing some sort of blogs. So by connecting all those blogs, students can learn various recent tools and technologies like big data, data analytics, and machine learning and all. Then there are some sort of collaboration groups. They are kind of social group, professional groups. They are meeting online even with the use of some sort of tools like Meetup. So on Meetup, they are conducting various meetings, and they are inviting like-minded people like IT professionals and all. and they are sharing their knowledge and their views on a specific technology. So by attending all these things, people can exchange their views, and then they can get something new that is available in the market. Then just like professional networking, we today we have gathered. Okay, it is just because of an initiative of Computer Society of India and one of the organization from Patna, that is IIBM. So it is possible just because of networking of a professional group or professional societies. Okay, so we can come together and we can exchange our views and we can exchange our thoughts on a specific technology. There are plenty of certified objects available, miscellaneous objects available, and peer reviews available on the net. In fact, many of the experts nowadays, they are running their own personal websites. Okay, wherein they are regularly delivering some talks. They are making various contents available to the students as well as to the general community. And there are other tools just like instant message or messaging and communication. There are various communication mechanism through which they are the content is now made available. Okay, so this is just nothing but it is a my intelligent agent where we can say uh, anybody can have all the kind of facilities whatever they wish. So let's discuss what are the technology and how exactly the people are providing it to the learners. So there are some kind of learning facilitation that is available, that we can say learner-led e-learning. So in the learner-led e-learning, focused on delivering highly effective learning experience to the independent learners, and content may consist of web pages, multimedia presentations, and all. Facilitated learning, wherein e-learning that combines the reliance on web content found in learner-led learning, e-learning with collaborative facilities found in the instructor-led e-learning, and it works well for the learners who want to augment learning through discussion with other learners as well as with the facilitated. So it is a kind of in earlier scenario it was a learner-led e-learning, but nowadays what exactly we can facilitate to the users, various kinds of users. In instructor-led e-learning, we can say that it is purely focused on instructor, what exactly he wants to deliver. It is based on that. So instructor-led e-learning, it uses web technology to conduct conventional classes, distant learners, and these classes use a variety of real-time technologies such as video and audio conferencing, chat, screen sharing, and all. And nowadays, people are using embedded learning. So in the embedded learning, e-learning, it provides just-in-time training. It usually embed in computer programs, help files, web pages, or network applications. So these are the various way of e-learning technologies wherein people are reaching to the learners and they are facilitating to the learners. So there are various e-learning platforms available, and some of them we were using earlier, but nowadays the overall scenario has got changed just because of this pandemic. So earlier we were using virtual classroom. So it is a kind of hardware-based platform wherein one server-based platform was available at means delivering end, and at the receiving end there were number of hardware and other relevant resources were available. So wherein let's say I want to communicate to some of my virtual classroom learners, okay, and they are available at different location all across the country. Okay, so what exactly we need to do is we need to provide a solution from server side, from the delivering end, and the recipient end. They will interact with the instructor. But nowadays, with the use of this virtual classroom, web conferencing facilities, the hardware-based virtual classroom, that scenario has got changed. There are plenty of learning platforms available like LMS. There are plenty of content management systems available. Then one of the most important innovative initiative that has been given by, in fact, Government of India, MOOCs. So there are massive open online courses available in the form of Swayam, in the form of Swayam Saptadhara, and NPTEL. So by using all these MOOC platform, the student can opt various courses, even instructor can opt various courses, and they can learn and they can upgrade themselves. So this is one of the most important thing or most even innovative thing that people are nowadays using all the MOOC platform. Then knowledge sharing YouTube and Vimeo channels. Friends, nowadays a number of educational institutes, they are running some of the YouTube and Vimeo channels wherein they whatever online classes they are delivering to the students, they are uploading all these classes on the YouTube channel, so that at any particular point of time, let student was unable to attend the class, or he or she has missed the class, so they can attend from YouTube channel. Okay, so this is how exactly people are or institutes are reaching to the students. Then internet radio. Internet radio, obviously it requires some sort of hardware and software related solutions, but nowadays it is also available in the open source platform, just as earlier uh, expert has conveyed. There are plenty of open source as well as closed source software available, but for running internet radio, we have plenty of open source software available, wherein we need to stream audio at a specific point of time, and we can reach to the number of students. So student can stream, or we can stream the content, and student can attend the class whenever they require. Mobile applications, that is again one of the most important tool that most of the colleges or most of the institutions are having their own mobile applications. Okay, and they are reaching to the students. Then podcast and M-learning. So podcast is a kind of tool wherein with the use of some of the video content, the things are available through M-learning platform like mobile applications. So student can just use their mobile, and they can attend whatever class or whatever video they require or they want. So there are some other tools available. So in all these things, virtual environment, we have some of the most important tool available. So I'll be discussing all those tools. So Blackboard Collaborate by Blackboard Inc. So that is one of the most important tool in the form of virtual classroom for collaborative and for collaborative learning. So it gives learners a simple, convenient, and reliable synchronous learning solutions that built for educational and training. Learners can engage with each other and the material and feel like they are together in the same room via collaboration or conference tool. High quality browser-based web conferencing solution that makes distance teaching and learning simple, crystal clear, and worry-free. So other than this, Cisco is also providing virtual learning environment, virtual classroom, as well as PeopleLink is also providing virtual learning environment. But both these tool are hardware based. Then some other tools are virtual lab. That is one of the most important tools that is an initiative by Ministry of HRD, and in fact IIT Mumbai, they have created some sort of virtual lab, and it is most appropriate for engineering students. They can create or they can do some programming with the use of virtual lab, and they can provide solution to the instructor how exactly they have coded for the specific programming language. So it is intended to provide remote access to the labs in various disciplines of science and engineering. It would cater to the students at undergraduate level, postgraduate level, as well as at the research scholars. And student can avail various tools for learning, including additional web resources, video lectures, and animated demonstrations. Then VizIQ, that is again an Indian multinational platform. So with the use of VizIQ, virtual classroom lets you collaborate in real time during online delivery of classes. It increased students' engagement with real-time audio-video communication, text chat, and all. So this is again one another tool, and it delivers live classes on the go from mobile devices using VizIQ Android or iOS applications. So these are some of the important tools that are available in the form of virtual classroom. This is the screen of VizIQ. So how exactly we can connect to the students? Then e-learning platforms. So there is one another scenario, that is learning management system. So nowadays number of LMS are available, and a number of universities they are providing various courses through their LMS. But one of the most important and widely used LMS is Coursera. So Coursera is an educational platform that partners with top universities, organizations worldwide to offer courses online for anyone to take for free. So recently, SEMCA, Government of India, they have partnered with Coursera and they are offering these various courses available on Coursera totally free of cost. So there are plenty of engineering and relevant courses are available on Coursera. So nowadays, people students can get all these courses free of cost. So it covers a wide range of sectors. It provides a ready-made way to learn online, see benefit of distance learning and first hand. Then another LMS tool is Blackboard, that is Blackboard Learn. It is again an Indian multinational platform. It is a virtual learning environment and course management system. It is a web-based server software which features course management, customizable open architecture, and scalable design that allows integration with student information and authentication protocol. The communication mechanism is announcement, chat, discussions, email. The content supported with the use of Blackboard, that is course content, calendar, learning modules, assessments, assignments, gradebook, media library. So all these things are available on this LMS. AView is again an initiative of Ministry of HRD, Government of India, and it is an award-winning indigenously built multimodal multimedia e-learning platform that provides an immersive e-learning experience that is almost as good as a real classroom experience developed by Amrita e-learning research laboratory. Moodle. Nowadays, majority of educational institutes, they are using Moodle because it is an open source platform, and with the use of cloud, so they are charging something for the cloud facility, but it is worth to pay on Moodle. If we have our own infrastructure available at our organization, we can download and configure Moodle, and we can create our own LMS. So that will give you a feel like we have indigenously developed learning management system, and we can provide we can host it onto our server, and we can provide access to our students, and it allows you to access, or it allows n number of users. So that is one of the most important and one of the widely used open source tool. So Moodle is a learning platform designed to provide educators, administrators, and learners with a single, robust, secure, and integrated system to create personalized learning environment. Built for learning globally, designed to support both teaching and learning, and free with no licensing fees. And Moodle is your language, highly flexible and fully customizable. And one of the most important features that available in Moodle is that is its Unicode format. So we can upload whatever content we wish in a Unicode. So we can upload regional language content as well. So that is one of the most important features. So if we want to provide some sort of e-learning material to our students in a regional language, so we can provide it. Then let's talk about content management system. So CMS, or a content management system, is basically designed to support educative or academic courses, and it allows the instructor to create a course website where documents can be uploaded in a popular format such as Word, PowerPoint, and etc. So each and every tutor or a faculty member, they can create their own website, they can create their own CMS, and they can provide whatever content they wish to the students, and make their popularity amongst the students. So online posting of course material like learner assessment, discussion forum, communication, allotment of lock and boxes, review of statistics. So all these things are available. I can give you the example of CMS, that is Ilias, then A-Tutor, W3 Schools, tutorial points. So these are some of the content management system they are available and they are providing. And W3 School is one of the widely used tool for even beginners, those who are beginners in the field of programming. So there are various courses available, latest course in fact, and they can learn and they can study through this CMS. So Ilias is an integrated learning, information, and work cooperation system. It is an open source web-based learning management system, and it supports learning content, including Scrum 2004 compliance and tools for collaboration, communication, evaluation, and assessment. The software is published under GNU, General Public License, and can be run on any server that support PHP and MySQL. A-Tutor, it is again a free open source LMS used to develop online courses and create e-learning content. It is an open source learning content management system used to create interoperable, accessible, adaptive web-based learning content. It can be used along with learning management system to develop, share, and archive learning materials. Now, one of the widely used tool that we can say massive open online courses nowadays, it is famous as MOOCs. So Coursera is also providing edX, Open Education, Udacity. They all are providing MOOC platform, and some other tools they are relevant to. They are provided by government, that is Swayamprabha and NPTEL. So how exactly massive online open courses are working? So it is an online course aimed at unlimited participation and open access via the web. In addition to traditional course materials such as filmed lectures, readings, problem sets, many MOOCs provide interactive user forum to support community interactions among the students, professor, and teaching assistants. And some of the widely used example are NPTEL, EDX, Udacity. So let's talk about NPTEL. So NPTEL is a national program on technology-enabled learning. It provides e-learning through online web, video courses in engineering, science, technology, management, and humanities. It has developed curriculum-based video courses, and web-based e-courses targeting the students and faculty of institutions offering undergraduate engineering programs. Then EDX. EDX is again, it is a private platform. So it offers interactive online classes, MOOCs from world's best universities. The topic includes biology, business, chemistry, and almost all the courses are available on EDX platform. And it helps students learning the latest advancement in their respective fields, and also enhance their listening abilities, understanding abilities, and makes them on par with the students studying in top universities around the world. So number of courses available from MITs and some famous universities as well. Then Swayam. It is widely used nowadays. It was launched in 2017. So Swayam is a government platform that is study waves of active learning for young aspiring minds. So Swayam is a MOOC catering to more than 3 crore students for the year 2016. And in the post-COVID scenario, the number has got changed. The registrar of the concerned college will be given a list of online courses. So nowadays, all the engineering calls, in fact, all the colleges, they have been given various courses. And in fact, nowadays, some of the universities, all the universities, they have been given the instruction that they can provide some sort of courses, or at least for each semester or each year, at least 20% of course can be offered through Swayam. So that is so just because of that, it is being widely used. So it has 4 quadrants. One is video lecture, specially prepared reading material that can be downloaded, printed, and self-assessment test through test, quizzes, and all. And finally, an online discussion forum for clearing the doubts. So this is one of the most widely used platform. Then Udacity. So Udacity is for non-profit educational organization from USA offering MOOCs. It offers free online courses and nano degree to the learners. And Udacity sees its role as demonstrating education, as it brings online lessons and classes to more than 160,000 students in nearly 200 different countries. Now let's discuss about various YouTube and Vimeo channels. So most of the online learners are watching and subscribing to various channels on a regular basis. So nowadays, even what exactly available on, means how to open a mobile or how to configure a mobile. So various video lectures are available, or video tutorials are available on a specific topic. So whenever we wish to get the things about, or how to remove some sort of virus, or how to remove, how to get access to some social media sites, or how best utilizing the social media sites. So for any particular topic, plenty of videos are available on YouTube and Vimeo channels. So what are the key features of these channels? So it attracts new online learners. People are always looking for tips and tutorials on YouTube. Enhance your brand image, like high quality YouTube videos have the power to build your brand image and credibility. It fosters an engaging online learning community. So YouTube is more than just a video sharing site. It's also an active online community. There are some other most important or widely used YouTube channels from specific organizations. So they are MIT, so one of the most premier quantitative higher learning center in the US, and MIT now has a YouTube channel that anyone can access and learn from without paying higher tuition fees. Then Google is also providing various YouTube channels for their individual product. Like let's say we want to study Google Classroom. So instead of searching for various content, we can go and click YouTube and write Google Classroom. So they have plenty of content available, and they have provided, they have developed 2 to 3 minute videos. So it is easy to use and easy to implement. Then Microsoft Edue. So they are also having, Microsoft is also having YouTube channel for Microsoft Post, all their K-12 and higher educational video content. So there are many how-to videos, video vision videos, and post idea, in addition to many other different types of general content. Then Techno Buffalo, it is also dedicated to everything electronic from CNBC contributor. Then Kipke's hacks, pranks, and how-to video. Then Science Show, that is one of the widely used science show. Science Show discuss the latest scientific developments, the history of science, scientific concepts, equal parts enthusiasm and skepticism. Then Brush Up. Then TED Talk. TED Talk is nowadays widely used, or people are attending various talks available on TED Talks. It is a channel that dedicated to making people think about many different aspects of world. Examples of topic on this channel are anatomy of a New Yorker cartoon, or various widely used or different types of topics and content available on TED Talks. Internet radio. So internet radio is also web radio, net radio, streaming radio, e-radio, online radio, and webcasting. So plenty of names available for this particular lecture, or this particular technological enhancement. It is an audio service transmitted via internet, and broadcasting on internet is usually referred to as webcasting, since it is not transmitted broadly through wireless means. So that's why it is considered as webcasting. An internet radio involves streaming media, presenting listeners with a continuous stream of audio that typically cannot post or replayed, much like traditional broadcast media. Some of the examples. So in our university, we have Swadhyay Radio. We have given the name Swadhyay Radio, but it is an internet radio, and BU is the first state open university in India which offering internet-enabled Swadhyay Radio, a powerful and highly creative resource for the learning for everyone. Then various other e-learning radio, that is elearningradio.com, which provides audio streaming on various subjects. Learners can listen it online. Then nowadays various mobile applications are available, and people are widely downloading all these mobile applications, and they learn themselves whenever they get time. So a mobile application is a software application designed to run on mobile devices such as smartphones and tablet computers. And mobile applications are nowadays emerging in the field of e-learning. So how exactly some of the organizations they have introduced some of the mobile applications for the public use? E-Pathsala by NCERT. So e-Pathsala, you can download e-Pathsala, and it has been developed for showcasing and disseminating educational e-resources, including textbooks, audio, video, periodicals, and variety of other print and non-print materials. Student, teachers, educators, parents can access ebooks through multiple technology platforms, that is mobile phones and tablets, and from web through laptops and desktops. Then Merit Nation by NCRT. Merit Nation by NCRT. So Merit Nation is a completely free app which puts solution to all NCRT books and popular reference books right in your phone. Once downloaded the books, reference books available in application and can be used even when one has no internet access. Then iTunes U. iTunes U University by Apple. Apple's in-house solution for online and connected learning. It provides thousands of audio and video courses on demand. One can access learning and presentation from many top K-12 schools and university worldwide. So it is iTunes University provide wide number of courses that is available to the students, and students from all across the globe. They can get international standard e-content. So this list is endless. So there are plenty of mobile applications available, and other than this, we have plenty of other list available through which we can create our own content and we can reach to the students, like About Me, that allow you to create your own website. Then academia.education, it allows you to share your papers, track their impact, follow colleagues. Almetric, that provides you the subscription based tracker for the publication impact across the different social media metrics. Then Amazon Author Central, suppose you have some books, so you can create some profile page and add your authored books, link to social media, upload videos. Then Autocollage. Autocollage is a free Microsoft tool to use in teaching. Uses face and object recognition to swiftly create a collage or several images. Then Bitly. Bitly is a tool that provide you to shorten your website links and bundle them so that you can deliver it to some of your followers. Then Site You Like, a social bibliographic database for all your readings. Then CreateSpace, it is a part of Amazon, helping you to self-publish all the books you have written. Then Dropbox, it is a product nowadays. It is a product of Microsoft for making sure essential are backed up, just like Google Drive. It is now owned by Microsoft. Then Image, just like PowerPoint presentation, you can create a PowerPoint presentation online. Okay, just like Prezi and all. Then EndNote Web. Suppose if you have some sort of notepad available with you, and if you want to provide some sort of, if you want to write some content while you are attending some sort of meeting on important notes, so you can use EndNote, Evernote. Then again, Google Drive, just like Dropbox, Google Drive is a tool where you can store all your content. Google Scholar, that is providing additional services such as Google Author, citations, tracking for your or tracking for you as well as people you rate. Then Kahoot, it is again a create, play and share games, make your own quiz, or just like Survey Monkey and all. Then Moodle, as we have discussed. PollDaddy, it is again a tool to create free polls on your websites. Then Prezi, it is again just like image and PowerPoint presentation, you can create your presentation online. Then Quora, it is an online interactive tool wherein you can ask a question, find some answer, and subject or topics and relevant guides and all. Then ResearchGate, it is a social networking site for the academics. Skype, earlier it was widely used, but nowadays just because of this Google Meet and all, people are more user friendly by using Google Meet or Zoom and GeoMeet as well. Then Slide Rocket, just like SlideShare, people can design and share their presentation online. Snapchat, they can create, there are creative content without a footprint, and another way to reach each other, popular with the students. Then SoundCloud, so that is available for anyone wanting to share their fine and or audio material, and this is a neat solution. So just like internet radio, you can upload your video audio content, audio lecture on SoundCloud. Then Udemy, so it is something related to academy for you. So you can join, upload a course, slides, video lectures, even charge for it. Then Ustream. Ustream, it is a kind of tool through which you can live stream your audio or video content onto various social media platform or even on your website. WordPress, again, it is a popular website creation platform. TEDx, that we have already talked about. Then Yammer, it is a private social networking tool for use within an organization, and many universities now using this to collaborate securely across the departments and geographies. And the last is YouTube, that we have already discussed. Let's talk about some of the podcast and M-learning. So podcast is an essence, and it is about creating the content for audience that wants to listen when they want, where they want, and how they want. So it is a kind of podcast are already being used in medical schools curricula. Ming describes many educational applications for podcasting and video casting, including recordings of lectures for those students who are unable to attend, audio recording of textbooks content by chapter, allowing student to read or review text while walking or driving to the class, and downloadable libraries of higher resolution heart and respiratory sounds for medical students. There are some other government initiated projects in terms of e-learning that we can use, that is spoken tutorial, then e-yantra, then Indian Sign Language Educational and Recognition System, then e-kalpa, text transmission, then SOS tools. So these are the tools, they are somewhere or other providing some sort of solution or some sort of e-learning content to targeted groups. So those who are targeted about, let's say e-yantra is for robotics into engineering education, then spoken tutorial that talks to a teacher, that is for NME-ICT, then e-kalpa that creates digital learning environment for design. Okay, so these are the tools that one can use for delivering the content and for getting the content for the students. So with this, I conclude my session. And if you have any question, you can ask me.
Students, delegates, if you have any questions, you can just type it in the chat box.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, Max, sir.
Question is there?
I think there is no questions yet. Yeah.
Then you go to next.
Okay.
Thank you, Nilesh. बहुत अच्छा है, काफी informative and very well and explained presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Nilesh, sir. So we will now proceed towards our next invited speaker, that is our Surojit Datta sir. So Surojit Datta sir is a lecturer, Big Data and Analytics at the School of Informatics and IT, Tesmark Polytechnic, Singapore. He has worked with SAS Institute Singapore as an educational specialist. SAS is a statistical software suite development by SAS Institute for data management, advanced analytics, multivariate analysis, business and intelligence, criminal investigation, and predictive analytics. Mr. Surojit has specialized in data science, machine learning, and natural language processing, text and social media analyst. He is a certified SAS professional. Mr. Surojit did MSc in Applied Operations Research and BSc in Mathematical Statistics from Delhi University. He was also a student of Patna Science College. Mr. Surojit has also worked with Alan Mishra Institute, Dr. Zakir Hussain Institute, Patna, and Patna University as a faculty in the year 2000 to 2004. Mr. Surojit is from Patna, Bihar, now a Singapore citizen as well as settled with a family in Singapore. With this word, I like to invite Mr. Surojit Datta sir for invited speaker.
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir. We can see.
Yes.
Okay. I'll not take much more time because already too many things are done already. So I'm thankful to Dr. R.K. Desmukh and Dr. Nilesh Modi. He has a good informative lecture previously. I take only 5-10 minutes to show my this learning management system. Already Mr. Nilesh Modi has already discussed so many things, but the main thing that we use in Singapore, this one in our university and all the colleges, the learning management system, and mainly we use the Blackboard system. So just to 5 to 10 minutes, I discuss what this learning management system and how we can use it. Okay, so I just go to my next one. So agenda is here. What is learning management system and the primary functions of an LMS? Who can benefit from this LMS and life cycle of LMS? But I'll not take so much time just to show you. Okay, so in learning management system, this is basically a platform for our e-learning materials, like all e-learnings or anything we teach to students via online. We use this learning management system, LMS. So what we use basically this online LMS, the primary function is to build e-learning authoring tools that allow you to develop online training materials and assessments. So for educators like us or for lecturers, if you want to create your training materials online and you want to take assessment quizzes online, so this is a good platform that later I show you that how we use Blackboard. Okay, so this is a kind of a repository that you can save and submit all of your documents and quizzes or materials, and students can access anytime, anywhere, and use their login and password. And as lecturers, we can also find their assessment there. We can assess them, how they can perform their exams or test. So who can benefit from LMS? As a these are the few points that e-learning allows the online delivery of training with real-time tracking of training analytics, optimizing time and reducing cost associated with traditional learning methods, as well as if you see the life cycle of LMS, we access needs, means what are the needs of students and lecturers, and we design some specification like what kind of our material will do, and design, develop, test software, implement system, support operations. Yes. Anything? Okay. So mainly we manage courses, manage users like our students, and the role, we can also provide the role of students or the other fellow lecturers. Online assessment and tracking student attendance as well. And then feedback of students, so we can use this. So the tool we use, that is again, Dr. Nilesh Modi discussed about this, the Blackboard Learn, the responsive and advanced LMS system. So that means we can use this e-learning system or our learning management system anywhere using our laptop or the iPad or tablets or any mobile devices, we can use it. This is the website for their Blackboard. Those are interested. This is also the open source. If you wanted to download this Blackboard, or you can use your platform to create your own materials and assessments as well. So the key points of Blackboard Learn, what I know, that there's efficiency, mobility, actionable insights, and accessibility. That means it helps all learners and to be succeeded. So my lecture is not too much because already too much time and lunch time already we cover. So thanking for give me privilege here. I'm done already. So any question you can discuss with me. Okay, thank you to all.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank
Yeah.
you so much, Surajit, sir.
Yes.
So if there are any
Thanks.
questions from audience, you can just raise.
Okay, Salis sir is also here. I can see.
Yes, sir.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Fine.
Good, good, good. Your friend Shankara here. Shankara.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Shankara,
Yes, yes. Yes, sir. Nayak sir, I'm already done. So if you have anything, we can discuss.
Sir, Nayak sir, please unmute, sir. Nayak sir, please unmute.
No, thank you, Surajit. Thank you very much.
Yeah. It's my privilege.
Rohit, proceed. Rohit?
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes,
You
sir.
go ahead because
So thank you so much, Surajit, sir.
Is already.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, Surajit, sir. So now we will proceed towards our last session. That is our last invited address. So let me introduce Dr. Shailesh Kumar Srivastava, sir. Dr. Shailesh Kumar Srivastava is the scientist and head Digital Government Research Center, NIC Patna. He is a renowned academician and has rendered expert advice and extended testing consulting to many government and private sectors organizations. So please welcome Dr. Shailesh Kumar Srivastava, sir.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Naik sir, R.R. Desmukh sir, President Computer Society of India, many of the functionaries of Computer Society of India there. Thank you very much. I feel very happy and privileged associated with Computer Society of India. Somehow I am also chapter chairman of Patna. So on behalf of entire chapter, I thank IABM and Naik sir for initiating so many number of webinars this year. What I feel that COVID is not a problem for us. It has given an opportunity for us to come together on digital platforms, though physically we are apart, but it's a nice opportunity for us and for sharing our experiences. Highly knowledgeable persons are here. I'll try to limit my talk. Basically, I will give a small angle on how artificial intelligence will be able to change the way the e-learning basically is being done in today's life. See, as we understand that currently artificial intelligence, I think, let me make my presentation. Okay, so is my presentation visible? Anybody?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
okay.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'll be adding the artificial intelligence machine learning aspect of how e-learning is going to be improved through the technologies which are currently available. As we understand, currently IoT and AI basically being used in most of the applications. Education is also one part where AI tools are basically being used. Like many of the applications, currently it is still in infancy stage. Lot of research is being done. Lot of products are available. Many of open source tools are have been developed, but still there is a lot to be done. Just we are giving some insight into what exactly can be done and what are the platforms available, how exactly AI can be adding as a tool for e-learning. So as we understand, AI basically is adding value to what has been available. Basically, in many of the cases, we need to do a lot of data-driven decisions. We need to do a lot of intelligent choices and analyzing large number of data, analyzing training data sets, and ensuring that the quality of data which is available suitable for the current environment is going to be a highly challenged, is actually challengeable job. AI has been used in medicine, transportation, variety of fields, like in e-governance also. Currently in Patna, we are working on counting IoT cameras can be placed at vehicles, and they will be able to capture images, videos, and they will be able to send to us. So such kind of things is possible, and so AI further can be used in e-learning kind of thing. Now, a normal thing comes in our mind that e-learning is available not now. Since I think 7-8 years, we are seeing that e-learning platforms have been created and people have been using. But what we are talking that AI can add up a new dimension to what we have been doing. See, when large amount of contents are there, if a large number of people with different skill set and different abilities are there, it is necessary that such kind of human behaviors, such kind of intelligence need to be categorized, analyzed, and only a specified set of content should be available to the corresponding person. So keeping in that mind, AI algorithms can be adopted by the e-learning systems so that only personalized, specialized, and to the point things can be made available to the participants. Now, AI tools are not just for very high-end computing environment, but what we feel that from school to higher education to corporate training, everywhere these AI tools are going to be used. See, the challenge is not just providing online education to those who have those facilities, ICT infrastructure and everything which is available to them. But the main challenge will be, like in case of Bihar, we have around 1,80,000 students studying in government schools. And that is, I think, in most of the government schools in other states also, they will have same numbers. The facilities are more or less same. And there is a need to bring up technologies which basically suits those kind of have-nots, where AI or any kind of technology which basically suits these people's requirement can be done. In case of Bihar, we had adopted one of the model which we call it as a Banka model, where computer, internet, and live streaming, all these things for complete entire state has been created, so that different kind of lectures are being provided to these kind of students. But it's still long way to go, because availability of internet facilities, availability of internet means quality internet facilities by which quality materials can be seen. Then the interest of the students bringing them onto this kind of digital platform is also going to be a challenge for us. Similarly, the guardians, they also need to be educated enough to bring students to this kind of digital platform. Though today's lectures by different persons has added a lot of value, but there are a lot of challenges that in years to come we will be basically adding. Now, what we are looking from AI perspective is, we are looking that AI will analyze large amount of data collected over time, automatically provide new dimensions to data. See, most of the expert systems which have been developed, they are targeted to search, analyze, prioritize, and make searching more faster. And such kind of ability basically also is going to add up to the learning materials also. Otherwise, what will happen? Certain times these kind of materials, that becomes static materials, becomes very lengthy, lethargy, and people do not get much interest in this kind of materials. So there is a need to add dynamic dimensions to the learners. It is necessary that teachers also need to analyze the learning behavior of the students. Students should be provided contents based on the learning behavior analyzed by the teachers. Similarly, the examinations, many of the us gets involved in examinations. Those examinations also need to evaluate students in their different kind of categories by which their abilities are. See, many of us, what we do, we have a defined pattern and we analyze the students in that pattern. But there is a mechanism by which personalized testing procedures are created for students, where they can be tested for a specific kind of skill set. So such kind of thing is possible through AI. Many of our websites currently are having chatbots. There are a lot of virtual assistants available. There are a lot of applications which are currently being built. But the problem with these applications are most of them are English oriented. That is, if you put up content in English, they will respond properly. If you have content in Hindi or any Indian language, the interpretation, interpretation of the content is not that good. So there is a lot more to be done for localization of these technologies, so that it also understands the feeling of the localized people or the language localization issues to the. Naturally, we are looking for global education, global learning environment, distance learning environment. I think we have already done a lot of things in 90s and current entire from 90s. Basically, that process has started. A lot more has been done. Still, we are thinking that much more has to be done. Because when we are talking of next generation e-learning materials, it needs to have various kind of technologies embedded, which is currently available, maybe AI and so on and so forth. As we were talking, the contents, maybe static contents are there. A lot of sites, just now the previous speakers have been talking, lots of sites are available where a lot of digital content has been prepared by various universities, MHRD and various IITs and NITs. But does that suits to all the students' requirements? Does that suits to only a specific set of people, or that does that suit to a specific kind of learning that is required? See, all the students are not that intelligent to learn in the class itself. They require a lot of teaching aids which will help them in learning at home, learning at other time, learning in a say a scattered time. All kind of things is required. So such kind of analysis can easily be done through AI. The knowledge proximity analysis can also be done, so that the knowledge which is acquired by the individuals is of which quality, that can easily be done through smart content management. We have variety of tools available, curriculums are available, smart contents available, but there is a need to have a interlinked framework between all these contents, so that we have contents by choice. Let us say somebody wants to have a content seen in Tamil language or any other language of choice, that should be disbursed to that particular person in their own language at runtime, at dynamic behavior. So such kind of things we need to work through AI. Similarly, a lot of things are also required for study guides, troubleshooting steps. because earlier we have been using AI tools for say medicines, we have been using for troubleshooting in other areas. I think now students, teachers, all kind of this community also need to adapt to such kind of environment. Currently, we are also looking for real-time questioning kind of abilities where real-time answers can be provided. Many of insurance sites or many of the sites which if you go, you will find that you have some queries, chatbots are available, they are able to answer. Such kind of interfaces are also need to be integrated, but the quality, the dimension, the interface, the framework, what we'll be having for this will be completely different, because in other cases you will find that the skill set is pre-known to us. We know that these are the persons who will be using the system. Here, the learner's ability is not known. So customizing those things at a specific speed is at a specific need is the hour for this. Similarly, natural language processing is also necessary. Many of us, we are using Google Meet or those kind of, you will find that when you speak, your textual message is also displayed automatically. That kind of interpretation in different languages is also needed. And that can be done that in case we have NLP interface with the softwares, that will add up the value to the application. I think we have less time, so I'm just running. Yeah. Similarly, we are also looking that can we have teaching aid in form of gaming, in form of say game kind of tools by which people, students of lower scale, no, class 1 to say 5, 6, they all require these kind of tools by which they can really engage themselves in a form, or those things which is basically as part of their say game playing activity that can be adopted to this. We need to develop teaching software which are adaptive. Adaptive means it is dynamic. It is as per the need of the environment, as per the need. See, the biggest problem what we have, that domain is vast. Large number of domain is there, less number of people working on those domain, less research is being done. So naturally, the content preparation will be of less. So the quality content will not be available. We always depend upon a specific set of institutions who will deliver the content and we use those content. It's not possible, because the global requirements, the global contents may not be suitable for local requirements. So in such cases, it is much more things need to be done for this. So that's why what we are looking, that AI is going to improve the way we deliver the services, the content, the way the contents are delivered. See, today, if you understand, if you go to a big bazaar shop and you purchase something, your buying behavior is a say millions of trillions dollars business. I think you may be knowing about AC Nielsen, which collects large amount of consumer behavior data across the world and then analyzes, and huge market is there. Similarly, student behavior data, student behavior requirements are again going to be very, very effective mechanism, which many of the consultancies, educational service providers are going to use those behaviors to provide next generation of services to the students. We have been talking that there are a lot of tools available, but we are also talking that can we have intelligent systems built? Those systems basically are not pre-configured. They can be configured, customized according to their needs. And say, many of us are using, say, telemedicine kind of thing, where a person with limited knowledge is able to use the systems. Can we build educational such kind of systems where a high quality teacher can engage somewhat low skill set people to educate large number of people? So that kind of model basically is coming up, and that is going to be very, very useful for us. So that is what we are talking, that we can have virtual facilitators who are basically connected to very high-end universities, very high-end materials research institutions, and they can be connected. So it is not just that content is sufficient. We require a complete ecosystem for education available: the policy, the institution, the researcher, the delivery system, the network, the websites. Everything has to come into an ecosystem where the service, the quality service delivery is available to the students of their own demand. Student first, their knowledge first. If we target those kind of things, most probably our this thing. Many of us, we are also working on content analytics. That can be there. I think we will skip. Okay, so last but one, we have now, so what we are talking that AI is going to add up a new paradigm of technology driven education. Basically, it will not only automate basic activities like grading and all, it will be also adapted as per the students' needs. The courses will, the AI can be used for improving the courses. Additional support as AI tutors can be there. AI driven programs will be there, which will not only help the students as well as the educators. It will also help the students to interact with the systems, decide the new paradigm by which they will do the creativity on this. So such kind of things will be there. So what we are talking is, though AI has come up a big way, currently most of the systems are being enabled through AI, but the role of the teacher, the educator, the father of this, the father of the education, the teachers, is not going to be replaced. Because if everything goes off, if father and mother leaves your hands at the door of the school, the teacher takes you to this world, and that role still remains, and that will remain. Other tools, whatever it is coming, they will be a aid which will automate, which will facilitate, which will ensure that the quality service delivery and quality materials are available for service delivery. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you very much. Time is limited. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Salish sir. It was a wonderful presentation by you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Salish. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. So now we are towards our end of our today's webinar, and for the last, I like to invite Professor Ganesh Pandey sir, Deputy Director, Indian Institute of Business Management, Patna, for concluding remarks and vote of thanks.
Thank you, Rohit. Respected Chairman of the webinar, my guru, my mentor, Professor Dr. A.K. Naik, past President and Chairman, National Academic and Award Committee, CSI. The President of CSI, Mr. R.K. Vyas, the former Chief Scientist, National Geographical Research Institute, Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, Dr. D.D. Sharma Sahab, Chairman of Education and Research, CSI, Dr. Subhash Chandra Yadav, Professor and Head, Department of Computer Science and Technology, Central University of Jharkhand, Dr. R.R. Deshmukh, Professor and former Head, Baba Saheb Ambedkar, Marathwada University, Maharashtra, Dr. Nilesh Kumar Modi, Professor and Director, Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar Open University, Ahmedabad, Gujarat, Dr. Sailesh Kumar Srivastav, Scientist and Head, Digital Government Research Center, NIC Patna, Mr. Surjit Datta, T. Mask Polytechnic, Singapore, Professor Sam Saraja, Regional Vice President, CSI, and all dignitary and participant of this August webinar. I take this privilege to extend my vote of thanks to Professor A.K. Naik, under whose dynamic leadership the Computer Society of India has organized more than 400 online and virtual events throughout the country, and particularly more than 24 of events through CSI Patna chapter in the collaboration of Indian Institute of Business Management Patna and other academic educational members. नायक सर को क्या थैंक्स किया जाए, सभी लोग दिन रात थैंक्स करते रहते हैं। 24 आवर्स में 20 आवर्स इस CSI और एजुकेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट के लिए काम करते हैं, चाहे वो इंडियन सोसाइटी ऑफ ट्रेनिंग डेवलपमेंट हो, इंडियन सोसाइटी फॉर टेक्निकल एजुकेशन हो, इंडियन कॉमर्स एसोसिएशन हो, ऑल इंडिया मैनेजमेंट एसोसिएशन हो, इंडिया के जितने भी नेशनल इंटरनेशनल सोसाइटी है, सब के लिए दिन रात काम करते रहते हैं। और कंप्यूटर सोसाइटी ऑफ इंडिया के लिए तो कहना ही नहीं है, इनके जब तक कि प्रेसिडेंट रहे, हमको मेरे अनुसार आज तक कोई कंप्यूटर सोसाइटी इंडिया जब से बना तब से लेकर और अभी तक इनके प्रेसिडेंटशिप में रहते हुए जितना सेमिनार, वेबिनार, कॉन्फ्रेंस हुआ, शायद कोई चेयरमैन नहीं कर पाए, कोई प्रेसिडेंट नहीं कर पाए, जैसा कि मेरा नॉलेज है। तो इनके लिए क्या करना, आज भी इस एज में भी 24 घंटा से 20 घंटा ये स्टूडेंट के लिए, सोसाइटी के लिए काम करते रहते हैं। कहाँ से इनको ऐसा एनर्जी आता है पता नहीं, कि दिन रात ये लगे रहते हैं और दिन रात सोसाइटी के लिए ही काम करते हैं। इनके लिए एक अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी का एक कविता याद आता है कि क्या हार में क्या जीत में, किंचित नहीं भयभीत मैं, कर्तव्य पथ पर जो भी मिला, यह भी सही वह भी सही, वरदान नहीं मांगूंगा, हो कुछ पर हार नहीं मानूंगा। कितना तरह का प्रॉब्लम आया कंप्यूटर सोसाइटी ऑफ इंडिया में जब ये प्रेसिडेंट थे, लेकिन कभी ये हार नहीं माने। उस समय भी सारा काम इनका चलता रहा और जब से प्रेसिडेंट से हटे तब से भी CSI के लिए दिन रात एक करके काम करते रहे और उतना ही सेमिनार, वेबिनार सब होता रहा। अब किसी भी तरह का संकट CSI के ऊपर या किसी भी एजुकेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट के ऊपर आया, हर समय प्रयासरत रहे, हर समय सबको सहयोग करते रहे। कितने लोगों को इन्होंने प्रोफेसर बनाया, कितने लोग इनके सहयोग से आगे बढ़े, उसकी गिनती की नहीं जा सकती, जिसमें मैं भी एक हूँ। तो इनके लिए
थैंक यू गणेश, आगे बढ़ो।
इनके लिए कहा जाता है, रामायण में तुलसीदास जी ने लिखा है हनुमान जी के लिए, जब हनुमान जी सीता जी का पता लगाकर आए थे तो हनुमान जी के लिए कहा गया था और तुलसीदास जी ने कहा था, पवन तनय बल पवन समाना, बुद्धि विवेक विज्ञान निधाना, कवन सुकाज कठिन जग माही, जो नहीं होई तात तुम पाही। हर तरह के प्रॉब्लम को सोल्व करते रहे। और सर अभी सभी पार्टिसिपेंट हम लोगों के साथ हैं, आप ये जरा बता दीजिए हम लोगों को कि आपके अंदर ये कैसे शक्ति आती है कि आप 20 घंटा काम करते हैं और नया नया टॉपिक सब लाते रहते हैं हमारे नौजवानों के लिए, हमारे विद्यार्थियों के लिए, हमारे साथियों के लिए। एक सब जरा इसके बारे में बताइए कि सभी लोग जान जाएं। सर आप ऑनलाइन,
ये कुछ नहीं है, तुम्हारा जैसे शिष्य है, इतना शुभेच्छु है, इतना वेल विशर है, ये सभी का सम्मिलित ताकत मेरे साथ है, सभी का शुभेच्छा मेरे साथ है। इसीलिए हम दिन रात सोसाइटी के लिए कमिटेड है और काम कर रहा हूँ। कंप्यूटर सोसाइटी ऑफ इंडिया में जब पद स्थापित था तब भी कर रहा था, जब नहीं है अभी तब भी उससे ज्यादा काम कर रहा हूँ, क्योंकि मेरा एक मिशन है। ये इस बार 1000 वेबिनार्स वर्चुअल प्लेटफॉर्म में, ऑनलाइन प्लेटफॉर्म में CSI का इवेंट्स कंडक्ट होगा। और इसके बाद that after that we are having a planning to put in the Greenwich Book of World Record that one professional society has performed and conducted more than 1000 number of webinars in a year, and all the webinars are being recorded at our education headquarters Chennai, And till today it is the 434th webinar that we are conducting. And today there is a parallel webinar at Bhubaneswar also, and there is another parallel webinar at Northeast also. 3 webinars like this we are having as an average of 2-3 webinars per day. And it is the teamwork. It is not only Professor Naik is doing, the peoples like you who are committed anytime when I want. The Patna has conducted more than 24 webinars. It is because you the people. Similarly, Kanchipuram, similarly, Allahabad, similarly, Lucknow, these chapters have conducted more than 2 dozens of the webinars also. Because the people who are associated there, they are just somebody is working as my younger brother, somebody is working as my colleague, somebody is working as my student, and we are having a family, and everybody contribution is very significant. Even if all the participants today who are attending this, everybody is quite significant for the great success of the Computer Society of India and for strengthening the pillar of the Computer Society of India. हमारे एक बोलना है तो ये यदि नहीं होते आदि इतना बड़ा नहीं होता है. अगर आप न होते CSI न होता हमारा, अगर आप न होते CSI न होता हमारा, CSI का आंगन का फूल है आप, CSI आंगन का फूल है आप, हम लोग माली है तुम्हारा. बस, this is the compliment. Everybody is contributing significantly for the growth of the CSI, and all people are. And today all the 4 speakers who spoke so nicely, and they are having the significant contribution also. And the person like Professor Pandey, the professor people like Shams and other Rohit has hosted 24 webinars here. And you the people, and this is the thing. And सबसे बड़ा तो योगदान तुम्हारा है. तुम यहाँ इंस्टीट्यूट में इतना काम कर रहे हो, मेरे को फ्री किए हुए तब ना हम काम कर रहे हैं. That is the main important thing. चलिए, thank you. आगे बढ़ो.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you all.
In the same time, I express my sincere thanks to President CSI, Shri R.K. Vyas, for providing vibrant leadership to the society. I will fail in my duty if I do not express my sincere gratitude to Dr. D.D. Sharma sir, the Chairman, Publication Committee, CSI, Professor Subhash Chandra Jadhav, Chairman, Education Research Committee, CSI, Professor Shams Raja, Regional Vice President to CSI. Thanks to all of them for their active contribution. The expression of vote of thanks from the core of my heart to the keynote speaker, Dr. R.R. Deshmukh sir, Dr. Nilesh Modi sir, and invitee speaker Dr. Shailesh Kumar Srivastava and Professor Surjit Datta sir. I also express my sincere thanks to Professor Rohit Kumar for hosting the event, Professor Gopal Krishna, State Student Coordinator, all the dignitary and participants for their effective and valuable participation. Thank you all.
Thank you very much for the success of this webinar. All the respected participants and beloved students who have participated, we are really the Indian Institute of Business Management, which is a 41-year-old business school in the country, and it is the 18th oldest institution of the country so far as the management education is concerned. It is the first private sector institution so far as the hotel and hospitality management is concerned in the country, and it is the first computer and IT imparting educational institution in the undivided states of Bihar and Jharkhand. On behalf of this great institute and on behalf of the Computer Society of India, I, as the immediate past president and as the chairman of the National Academic and Awards Committee, extend my millions of thanks and billions of appreciation for your great presence in this webinar and to making this webinar a grand success. Thank you very much. Thank you all. Namaskar. Namaskar. क्या देशमुख साहब?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir.
बढ़िया है. Well, fine. नीलेश शायद शैलेश तो है अभी तो प्रेजेंट. Shailesh is a very driving force for the activities in Patna, and he is one of the most knowledgeable person in the domain of Bihar and Jharkhand. Though he is at NIC, National Institute of Informatics Center, but is bent of orientation toward the academic and teaching and research is non-parallel, definitely. Thank you, everybody. Everybody, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
देशमुख साहब.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
आप अकेले ज्वाइन किए कि और कोई ज्वाइन किए है आज वेबिनार में?
किधर?
वेबिनार में?
वेबिनार में मैं समझा नहीं सर. I could not get.
वंदना देशमुख को हम ज्वाइन कर रहे शुरू से, वो आपका रिलेटिव है?
वही है ना, बीबी है ना मेरी, साथ में ज्वाइन किए.
यही तो बात हम जानना था, छुपा रहे क्यों अभी तक? हाँ, यही तो पकड़ लिया आपको हम.
ज्वाइन किया ना.
हम तो क्वेश्चन मार्क लगा दिया, आपका रिलेटिव है क्या?
हाँ नहीं, मैं समझा.
मना कर.
मैं बस पहले समझा नहीं, सवेरे से ज्वाइन किया है, दोनों ने ज्वाइन
आपको चीज वेरी फास्ट माने इन द मॉर्निंग बिगनिंग, इसीलिए हम देख लिए भाई आप लोग दोनों आदमी आज ज्वाइन किए हुए पूरा वेबिनार में.
यस
तो है कि नहीं? सीएसआई के लिए आप भी काम करते हैं, इनका भी टाइम भी लेते हैं. वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड.
थैंक यू सर. वो देना पड़ता है ना.
हाँ,
आप है तो आप जहाँ है वहाँ हम है.
तो वही ना बात है. आप मैडम का आप परिचय नहीं दे रहे थे, हम ही तो ना परिचय करा दिए. कितना आप छुपा के रखिएगा.
नहीं, उनका खुद का लेक्चर था सर एक साइमल्टेनियसली.
हाँ,
वो बोर्ड पे है ना, बोर्ड ऑफ स्टडी पे, ये जूनियर कॉलेज का 11th-12th का, उनका भी एक वेबिनार था. हाँ,
वेबिनार था ऑनलाइन एजुकेशन में. इनको भी पार्टिसिपेट, आपको लेक्चर कराना चाहिए था. आप ही तो ऑर्गेनाइजर थे इसका.
या
हम तो शैडो ऑर्गेनाइजर है.
या थैंक यू सर. शैलेश जी नमस्ते.
नीलेश.
यस सर.
ठीक है,
एकदम फाइन सर.
तुम तो इतना बढ़िया, माने इतना वेल रिप्रेजेंटेटिव इंफॉर्मेटिव लेक्चर, लंबा लेक्चर दिए बाप. चले, तुम्हारा यूनिवर्सिटी बढ़िया काम कर रहा है. पर्सनली आई हैव विजिटेड योर स्टूडियो.
यस सर.
वेरी फैंटास्टिक एंड ट्रेमेंडस. इट इज वन ऑफ द कॉस्टलीस्ट स्टूडियो इन द कंट्री. बाबा साहेब Ambedkar Open University, Ahmedabad, one of the costliest student in the studio in the country. And I delivered and I lectured there, and it has been connected to all the communities of the state of Gujarat, all the students.
Yes,
that's
sir.
very good. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir. And under your leadership, sir, basically we have one task pending. We need to sign an MOU with CSI that our studio can be utilized for delivering lectures and for maximum student relevant services.
That we have discussed while I have visited your university,
yes,
na?
Yes,
I have
sir.
already discussed.
Yeah, after that there was a lockdown, so we didn't do that, but now we'll do that, sir.
Your university and CSI will do something, and you have contributed a lot for the benefits and development of CSI. And Nilesh had been our past regional student coordinator. He had been the chairman of the Great Ahmedabad chapter. The chapter is one of the A-class chapter in the CSI, and he is having a lot of contribution. So far as the activities, seminar and conferences are concerned, he is having a lot of contribution. And we again need that level and that spirit once again.
Sir,
okay.
Under your guidance, we did National Young IT Professional Awards.
You did that, no? Sir. It was very successful also.
Yes, sir. Yes,
National
sir.
Young IT. This time in your region, it is being held at Gwalior.
Okay, that's great, sir.
I helped Dr. Bhide Sahib in this respect because you are more experienced in that manner.
Okay.
Thank you everybody.
Yeah, thank you.
Very good. You are enjoying at Singapore.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
I do remember those days when you had been with us and taking the classes and all these things. So very
thank
good.
you. It's
Very
nice. You have a nice privilege.
Nice experience. Again, from 4 p.m. we are having a very 3-4 hour session again because today I have called a meeting on behalf of the academic committee to all the regional student coordinator, all the state student coordinator, all the regional vice president and office bearer of the